Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. We're so glad you're with us today. We are live from Los Angeles, and we have a very special show. It's 3 hours. We've got incredible jewelry. We're going to see some of our biggest discounts. You know, we've been really having fun with this month of October so far. Hope your month is off to a good start. We've got an incredible lineup that's going to include some really big discounts. We've decided, you know what, it'd be a good time to take some not only older pieces that we've had, like the museum meltdown pieces we've been doing, but also really fun, brand new ideas that are going to be marked down like you've never seen before. It's going to be a very exciting day for yellow diamond lovers because we have a 3 carat that is marked down. We have a Paraíba carat and a half that's marked down. And then we've got, of course, those are some of our museum pieces, but then we've got affordable when it comes to our best aquamarine in the world. We've got our blue zircons that have been super popular of late. We're going to see one of those today. We even have mandarin garnet. That is not something you ever see marked down. We're going to bring that down to an incredible value today. So quite the day. And how about this? Blue wing block D, cushion cut square. It is a $9.55 in carat weight, and it's going to be one of our best per carat prices ever. So if you are in the mood for it, you're always in the mood for fine jewelry, right? When you're shopping here, that's what you're here for. But also, if you want the biggest values we can bring, that is what today is all about. So going to be quite the show. We've got a lot of one-of-a-kinds as always, so please dial in early because I have a feeling it's going to be a very rapid pace today because we've got even a Paraíba wheel. It's a trio of Paraíbas that are all going to be light 1 caraters. They're marked down too. So it's going to be kind of like something for everybody today. Not to mention, if you think that you can't afford fine jewelry anymore because you know and you've been reading about what gold's doing, what diamonds are doing, and what gemstones are doing, and everything's on the rise, well, we're going to make sure that we can show you otherwise. It is still possible to own the best of the best in fine jewelry, not just demi-fine or some 14 karat gold, but we've got 18 karat gold. We've got platinum all coming up tonight or today at a really special opportunity. So let's get started with our kunzite. It is a fabulous stone. This is a really rare cut too. This is not just an Asher. It might kind of look like that at first. It's not an Asher. It's actually going to be what is more like a princess cut. It's all modified because usually a princess cut would have those really angular corners. It's still got the corners of an Asher cut or an emerald cut, but instead you have this really special color done with that great square cutting, but then also the extra fire. You know that step cuts usually would be what we would see, right, within an Asher or an emerald cut. So if you like to get that really saturated pop of color, but you still want an incredible cut and a big size, it's all here. 1125322 is the ad number on this one. It's absolutely fabulous. We're talking about color beyond, but you're going to get a sparkle that, look at this, scintillates from every single angle. Let me show it to you on the hand here so you get an idea. It's going to give you a 3 carat 10. Oh, that's nice. That's my area code. That's nice. But then you've got, it's easy to remember, right? 310 on that center stone size, but then also 64 points in the diamond weight that are all bigger stones as well. So you're getting a great look all the way around. It's got a lot of the pinks we love of kunzite, but definitely more saturated than what you see everywhere else, which is that light material. This has got purples, it's got blues, and yet only one. So this is where you want to dial in really soon, quickly. And yeah, it's going to be a great value at better than even $29.99. And that is one fabulous stone. We seriously don't have another cut like that. I mean, you've seen emerald cuts here, you've seen Ashers, you've seen some of those square cushion cuts, but this is very different and bold. So really excited about it. Not going to be $29 or even $19.99. You're in for a treat today. If you are thinking you need extra value this time of year, I get it. I feel ya. We're going to make it happen. And it's not even $1,000. And that's with almost 2/3 of a carat in big diamonds. They're all nice, bigger size, round, brilliant stones, great platform, classic setting. And I'm going to make it $999 so that we can send it out really quickly. How does that sound? There's even a conch pearl. There's even, yes, a ring. And then, okay, Sphene lovers, color change Sphene lovers. We've got our large stone. It's actually our largest here. And it's in a pendant, which is how most people want their Sphenes. And I think there's a digit missing from the price tag. It really is true. So if you love a collector's color change Sphene, get ready. We got one of those too. And then this one's going to get 10 more seconds, then we're on our way. So lots to get to. So we'll be moving quickly. Savarite we have. Rubellite tourmalines we have. And by the way, if you like kunzites, the other day I had the emerald cut with the panther. Today I decided to bring down the Asher cut. Do you remember this style with the big Asher cut with the Look at that. That's a great stone too. Remember that panther that sits on top? I love that piece. So that's going to be coming up as well, and it's a new markdown on that beautiful style. And then big aqua lovers, I'm probably most excited today about this one. I know we can't even get in the shot here until I zoom back. That is such an extraordinary aquamarine, and it's an emerald cut, so we're loving that one too. All right, let's get going. We've got, oh, by the way, the Paraíba discount is this one. This one of all things. You know, we just had a Paraíba go out the other day. The last time I saw you guys was Thursday night, and we had a really, really big Paraíba. It was about 1.5 carats, and it went out the door very quickly, and it was around 15,000. Well, this is about 1.5 carats stone, and it's going to go a lot less. So why would I, 5 minutes into the show, bring out our most incredible Paraíba really left in the inventory? It's because it's got a markdown that is insanely good. And how this got to be this kind of price tag is beyond me. And we're very excited to show it to you early because guess what? If you like a Paraíba and have been wanting one of those bigger stones, like 1.47, like 112, 46, 76 is going to give you. This one does stay in the white gold as most of our Paraíbas do. It does have a diamond weight that I'll tell you, it's a little lighter than sometimes we see, but all really, really well done. There's actually a 147 stone. Then it's an 18 karat solid white gold. And then you have 42 points in diamonds, but it's really important the way those diamonds are set. Take a look at the sides here. On either side of the Paraíba, it's two really large tapered, and these are very, I would say, much more tapered than we usually see here, two together on each side. So those are really pretty, the way they cinch in through that split style. Then you've got the round brilliant on the tip of those tapered baguettes, and then the rest of the rounds the rest of the way. So that's going to be a special discount. And the reason I'm bringing it up early is to show you, because obviously the earlier we are in the show, usually takes a minute or two for everybody to get here and everybody to arrive, especially on a busy October Saturday. So what we're doing is we're bringing this one down, and I want to give you a really nice heads up for those of you that are the early birds here. This is supposed to be a $15,000 ring. When we've had 1.5 carat or 2 carat stones that are in that $15,000 range, that's where they go. That's when they do find a home. The beauty of this one is it's not even close to $15,000, and this is just for those of you that don't worry, we're going to have lots of affordable, as we already have in the kunzite, which by the way is still here. But instead of even $10,000, and this is just again, so those of you that really are looking for those higher end, the museum pieces, you want that extra value, it's sitting right here waiting for you, but it's not even $99.99. Wanted to get it up here early, 18 karat solid gold, of course. Really wouldn't want to see a Paraíba of this kind of size in anything but that higher level and that higher purity of gold. So take a look at it. We're going to make sure it's a lot less for you than even, well, I'm kind of loving this already at $99.99, but we're taking an extra discount. So it's one of those that I hate to say the word meltdown with this piece because it's a museum piece, we know, but it's going to be that piece that's taken apart if it doesn't go. Now, my job is to make sure it does, and trust me, it will, because even at $99.99, that's got a really good probability of going. But when I take it down even lower by thousands, like I'm about to do, that's why you dial in really, really early. Let me show it to you on the hand here. And the pear shape, of course, can be worn this way, or I'll flip it around so you can see it going the opposite way. But how pretty are those baguettes? I think that's what makes it to me. They could have just left that open on the sides. They really, to fill it in with some high-end diamonds like that is really extraordinary. And then, of course, there's another way to see it, which I'm going to show you now. We'll just flip it around. So if you like it this way, we can do that for you as well. But that's not going to be 99 or 89. Oh no, it's not even 88. And remember, you're getting almost 1.5 carats in a rare as can be stone here. So the gleam is there, the glow, the neon, all that clarity that you normally, let's face it, don't get with a tourmaline of any kind, let alone one that's got a high copper content like this does. That's what's so extraordinary. And it's not $8,999 as promised. We're taking it even lower. That's why it's here so early, just so you can go ahead and grab it before everybody starts getting on the phone lines fighting over it. It may already be gone, because this is how it goes when you have a value like this one is. Discounted the way it is, super, super incredible price tag, not even $88.88. We're taking it even lower. This is the best value I've seen yet on a Paraíba. We are not a stranger to rare exotic stones here. We know that, but it's what we do with the pricing. It's what we do with the discounts that makes it so incredibly rare, is really that opportunity to bring them to you and then put them on sale for like truly, again, for pennies on the dollar of what it would be anywhere else you would find it, including in a wholesale world, because even the wholesalers of the world are not offering them as of now. So take a look. It's not even $88.88. We're going to blow it out right now. It's only $7,999. Best value we've seen on 1.5 carats by far, and all the clarity is there. all the neon, the blues and the greens of the signature color of Paraíba is right there with beautiful diamond weight that I think makes it also everyday wearable, I think. I mean, it's not overly sized in the diamond weight where we go triple halos and extend it down the hand. And so for those of you that want a bigger stone but need a really good wearable everyday style, I think this is it. And for $79.99, what a stone. Then we have our just one new conch pearl ring. I know we brought out a lot of necklaces the other night and they were all sold. Also that color change fiend, wanted to let you know early, that's one of our best values of the day. So we'll see that as well. And that's a little preview of the color change fiend there. That is an outstanding Asher cut stone. It's the largest we have. So we'll see that. And I have a stone we've never seen before, ever in the history of the network. Yes, a stone we have never, ever, ever seen, never even thought we'd see. It's coming up, but let me get to something affordable in a necklace for my blue zircon lovers. We will have a ring later in blue zircon. Let me show you 112-6184. Take a look at this. This is a really outstanding blue zircon. It's an oval set side to side, meaning east to west. And then we've got a really cool value for you on this one. It's going to be item number 112-6184. This is a 1 carat blue zircon and it's in a necklace. So we're going to actually have the full chain attached here. This is not a pendant where you've got to supply your own chain. It's actually, as you see, all attached, which also makes it really easy to wear because it's always going to stay up centered on the neckline. It's always going to be level on the neckline, and it's also going to keep that stone where it doesn't flip or turn. And you do have a diamond on either side. That would be about 1.5 inches away from the centerpiece, which is also haloed in diamonds, a total of 11 points. We did throw in adjustability here. It does stay in the yellow gold on this one. And you've got the lobster claw closure here. And you see the O-rings? They're subtly built in, but important that they're there because it gives you all the adjustability we love. So you can wear it at 16 inches, 17 inches, or 18 inches in length, or play with it by the day, depending on the neckline or how you're stacking and layering that day. But it's a great value, not even $9.99. Let's take a quick look at it on the neckline. Then, of course, we're going to show it to you up close. But I want you to see the size because I think that's the best way to see it, is from a distance away, even against a darker color. Look at how bright and glowy that zircon is. That zircon is specialty. I mean, it really almost mimics a Paraíba, if anything else, and that's what you get there. So all we got to do is make it even more affordable. It's not even $888. So the full necklace in the yellow gold, I just think it's outstanding, and I'm going to show it up close as well because you got to see the stone. The stone is double refractive. The stone is what is the headline here, and there it is in all its glory. It's really a bit of a roval stone where it's not quite as elongated as an oval usually is, but it's not a perfect round either. It's definitely in between, so hence round oval equals roval. Not $7.99, not $6.99 either. I told you, we've got affordable all day long. It's just a matter of getting in on the phone lines on all my one-of-a-kinds. I've got very few ideas today that won't be one-of-a-kind, so we'll let you know always. But that one's not even $7.99, Tone. We're going to take it lower than $6.99 as well. I just want to give away some jewelry for the next 3 hours. That's what I'm tasked to do, and I'm good at that because, you know, when you cheat the system and you price things less than the gold would cost alone and you throw in exotic stones and diamonds, well, it's going to be a great day. And we're going to make it $599 for the necklace, just one. That's all we've got. And no, there's no way to get a gold chain right now for that price. So excellent way to go there at $599. One caller will take it, and yellow gold only on that one. So lovely combination with that bright electric blue that a zircon has, and only one will get it. So don't forget about the kunzite and the Paraíba that started the show. Got those for you as well. 20 seconds remaining. That is awfully pretty. And then don't forget also bigger diamonds. Bezel set on each side. We did one on either side, which you see there. So they're all lined up too, so they really sit upward and outward so that you see the VS diamond quality and you see that open side of the bezel from the front. And that's really nice too. So that's $5.99. First caller to get it. We'll see who's got it. Then we're going to move on. We got to keep going because that's how we got to roll today. We've got hundreds of items to share with you, including a brand new round conch pearl that's here for you. It's 112-6016 coming up right now. And that is going to be our round conch pearl with a platinum setting. Love that one. This is that rare stone that, of course, we call it a pearl. It's a little different than a standard pearl. It comes from the large queen conch sea snail, and very few of them exist. It's one of the rarest exotic organic stones in the world, and it's a good size 98 pointer on this one in the round, which is also is a little more unusual. Sometimes they can be oval and they can be pear-shaped. We've seen all of those in recent days. This is 112-6016, and it's a conch pearl. So it's a beautiful 98 pointer here with platinum and 37 points in diamonds. So we do have an extraordinary example here of what is, again, more value on the way. And we have every single line locked up. Every single piece from the show is still available, but obviously that's changing now because you see we've got a lot of people on the phone lines. Yeah. You got it, blue zircon necklace. That's gone. Congratulations, enjoy it. And then here we go with this really fabulous conch pearl. It's in platinum, by the way, so you do have a platinum setting with some bigger diamond weight, pave top and bottom, larger stones through the middle, and then even a little bit of texture, a little beaded texture where those diamonds stop, and the platinum continues. And so you've got a really beautiful, rare, exotic. We have been astounded lately, 37 points in diamonds. I think so many of you have been surprised to learn that we have this stone. We debuted it, gosh, I debuted it when? Probably a year and a half ago or so, and it was a shock at the time to have them. I'd never brought you gem quality conch pearls before in my 23 years of doing this, so kind of exciting when we did have them, but the problem was they carried with them, as they should, a very high price tag. We saw conch pearls like this when I debuted them for literally $20,000, and a couple of them went, a couple of them stayed. We're really excited to bring this to you now because it's still that light 1 carat where we regard the carat weight less. It's really the existence of the stone, because remember, out of all those big queen conch shells, only 1 in every 15,000 approximately is going to have a conch pearl. Then you consider that on top of that, if you were to gather all the conch pearls in the world, only about 10% of those would be actually of gem quality. So there's a lot that are really kind of like the shape is a little off, or it's really maybe not a great color. That's obviously what we have succeeded in bringing you, is obviously that really top percentage here for you. So 98 points on that stone, 37 points is the diamond weight, and yet kind of feels like a band ring to start with that really beautiful stone that a lot of you have been asking. We had a couple early on that were more of a pinky red, a hot pinky color. This is that lighter pink, which if we show you the shell, you can see the gradient of colors that they would come in based on the inside lining of the shell. Can we show that real quick? I know we've got it queued up. There it is. So you can see here that lighter pink into darker pink. So sometimes, and I can't point to this, or my telestrator days are over. You know, telestrators are where they, you know, like in football where they mark the plays and you draw basically on your screen with a marker. Well, you can see here from the left side to the right side that it gets a little bit darker. So the pearls do come in different varieties of colors, and this is really kind of in the middle, right down the middle of what a lot of you recently been asking me for specifically. So here it is, and it's not going to be, well, $49.99 should be. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. It's a really rare, exotic, and you've noted that not only have we brought them to you, which is rare, but we have made them incredibly affordable, which is really the even rarer part of the equation here. And we're so excited to have this one brand new right now. And it's going to be less than $49.99. What's up, Tim? Hi, Lynette. Wonderful. Was that Lynette in California by any chance? Hi, Lynette. Well, wonderful. Well, great grab on the necklace, by the way, because I know she beat out a lot of people on that one. And enjoy it. And thanks so much for being with us on a Saturday. Hope your weekend is off to a great start. And I know she's not quite as Southern California as we are, but I know that we're having a very our usual scorching hot October weather with another 100-degree day on tap. So hopefully you're maybe a little more fall-like than we are, but as I always say, we only have 2 seasons out here in Southern California. It's summer and fire, and right now they're coinciding. So it's one of those where, you know, bad air, hot weather, but hopefully you're having some of that beautiful autumnal foliage and leaves color changing and a little crisp chill in the air. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a little chill in the air. But take a look at this one. I know, it's one of those things. I mean, it's a drawback, right? We like our sunshine, though. But here we go. That's going to be better than even $2,500. So conch pearl lovers, here we go. They've all been selling out. It's a great chance to pick one up. It really is. And we're not even asking for $2,000. It's $19.99. So if you've waited and you maybe seen them elsewhere and they've been tens of thousands of dollars, well, that's usually where they're at. So we're excited to have that one for you, and for $19.99. Now also get requests in because we have our first one coming in already today. Looking forward to showing this one to Vicki. Oh, good. I know we had a request for her the other night. I don't think it was quite what she was looking for, but now she's looking for indicolite. We've got a good one, and actually it's brand new. So sometimes when you make requests, if we don't have anything that we've shown you already, we can show you something that isn't even scheduled for the show that we can bring out on the early side. So it's always great because you never know what you're going to see. You can't base a request on what you've seen in the past necessarily because you never know what's coming up. So Vicki, take a look at this one. It's 1126-076, and it's also platinum. So we're seeing a true indicolite here. The blue tourmaline variety that we don't normally see because it takes a very distinctive stone. I find that we have more Paraibas in copper bearing tourmalines than we do true indicolites, and that's what this is. 148 is the size. It's going to get you platinum setting with 44 points in diamonds, and then there is a lot of platinum weight because you see it's really this double band that's got this great scallop detail to it, and then the diamonds are going to go not quite all the way around, but it's actually a distinctive pear shape too. You see it's a little more squared off at the base instead of more rounded, which we usually see, and then you've got the diamonds that are wrapping around it. 2 rows over here, 1 row over here, a big stone over there on that side, tucked in to where it kind of just really flows into the band. You've got that big marquise cut. So this is an outstanding piece. And look, you know, indicolites can be very challenging to get. Not only finding a true indicolite that really is blue and not green. And they're never like a blue sapphire. They're not a true blue color, which is what makes them so distinctive. There's really nothing else like it. It's a really distinctive color, but also this is the downside to indicolites. Oftentimes when they are a truer blue indicolite tourmaline, they have with them too much saturation where they can end up looking very dark. And then suddenly you're again missing out on the blue colors that I think what we're looking for if we're asking for indicolite tourmaline. So that's really the downside to them, is that they so often just get too dark, too saturated. Not the case here at all. And with that 148, we love to see it. But it's actually going to be a super value here, and yet it's not even going to be that $59.99. They do come with a heavier price tag because rare stones do, and yet we're taking it down. Doesn't stop us from giving you a discount better than $59.99. We'll send it out quickly here, and let us know if you like it. You don't have to be the requester. I always like to mention that just because, again, request a request. It's not necessarily exactly what somebody wants. We always honor the first caller to say yes, and yet it's not even going to be $59 or half of that price at $3,000. Or even $29.99. When we talk about big value, this is really it. Of course, there's a great feel to platinum. Platinum's a great way to get a lot of feel when you're missing metal weight, because obviously in today's day and age, we're seeing a lot of pieces that are more hollowed out or a little bit more. I mean, my goodness, finding solid gold anywhere or solid platinum anywhere right now is a challenge. But look what we're doing here with that great stone, and to the point where it's so bright and so that perfect color that you're watching light ripple through the stone because of that slightly modified pear-shaped cutting as well. So that makes it special. And yet it's not even going to be $29.99. We only have this one. It's $2,499 only for that big elongated, not only pear-shaped, but the design itself. Then we've got a great 12-karat blue wing today as well. If you want one of the ideal stones we have left, it is going to be coming up. We'll introduce you to a stone we've never seen before in just a little bit, and that's going to be part of, I'll give you one hint, it comes from Tanzania. I know we've seen a lot of stones out of Tanzania, but we have never quite seen anything as specialty as what we have. Is everyone ready to shop today? Do we have a lot of people ready to go? Making requests, let us know what you'd like to see. We'll help you out. Some extraordinary aquamarines are here, including the emerald cut eye flash. There's even the a big discount on a 3-carat yellow diamond, and it'll be officially the first time we've had one of these new brilliant cut yellow diamonds ever offered as low. So this is the, you might remember this was $20,000 only a few days ago. To me, it's, well, because it's the oval shape, it's the 3-carat 01 that looks even bigger. So I don't have a 4-carat, I don't have a 5 or anything else. So this is as large as they get here. And we had a 3-carat heart shape. I wasn't as much a fan as the color as this one. This has got it all going on. It's the 3-carat 01. I just want to mention 112-5687, because if you were one of the many callers, because I was here the day it was presented, I remember how many of you were thinking about it, considering it, hoping that maybe one day it would just come down a little bit in price. Today's that day. And we're actually, well, yellow diamonds are doing the exact opposite everywhere around the world. They're going tremendously up in price, and that means even the small stones, even the half carats, the 1 carats, etc. To bring this to you is really, really special, but it's our 301 oval. It's got a carat 30 in diamonds around it. That's going to give you 431 in diamond weight overall. But for those of you that remember at $20,000, it's no longer $19,999. We're taking it significantly lower than that for you today to get a hold of it. So if you would like it, call me quickly, because we are actually making a 3-carat yellow diamond. I got this wonderful email. It was Peggy actually in Georgia today. She was kind enough because she received her newest sapphire, and she said, you know what, if it weren't for you, and I'm not speaking verbatim, but she said, if it weren't for you and TVON, I would never, ever, ever own the quality of jewelry I do, because it's so unaffordable and unattainable elsewhere in the world for the same exact thing. And so when it comes to quality, but you want that value, and I get it, not everything's going to be $3. I understand that it is fine jewelry, but when you're talking about a 3-carat yellow diamond, I was in a retail store just yesterday where there were 3-carat yellow diamonds. They were in the 6 figures and beyond. The six-figure price tags, if it was under $1 million, was for a really, really included stone. If you wanted a VS stone, like what we have here, in the oval, that was a whole different range, and suddenly you were in 7 figures. So if you think $20,000 is a lot, it may be a little more than we typically see in price point here on this show, but it's a 3-carat/01 natural yellow diamond in a VS quality with that brilliant cut. And how about that spot on color too? It's not a, washed out lighter color. It's got the most dynamic, bright, brilliant, not only cutting, but look at how just dynamic the color is, being that it's lively. So that one's gonna be here for a lot less money than it's been before. So give me a call if you'd like a new discount on that one. And then here we go with, I'm gonna get to that kunzite pendant that we have for you, because this one's got to go. And actually, I think it just shows better here as far as the stone color saturation, but then we can put it upright. So you can see how the top portion is gonna be where the panther sits, actually east to west across the stone. This has always been my favorite pendant I think we've ever created. And by the way, our Indicolite is still here if you'd like it, and then stay with us because we got 112-5157 right here, right now. Awfully excited about this. I may just have to wear that yellow diamond for a little bit. It's not every day that even I get to try on or wear 3-carat yellow diamonds, even when I do this every day. So here's our panther piece, one only. It's a 2168 Asher cut kunzite. Extremely dynamic color here, bright as can be. It's going to have a bale. It's a good size behind the panther, so it's actually going to sit upright like this. It's got all bigger diamonds that are set into the panther as the spots, and then we'll take a look at it on the hand here so you can see the actual size and measurement. But that's what it's going to look like from afar, and just moving it slightly, you see how bright and gleaming. This is still, to me, the best of our kunzites here, and I know we only shower you with the best quality. It's what we only, we're so just exclusive about how we choose our stones in the first place. But look at that, 1 inch top to bottom. Actually, maybe a little bit more just where the panther head there is, just a little higher, but it's got this great bale behind it. We'll take a look at it from a distance away, and we see what that looks like with that color again in a little lower light. So you're also seeing that it gets even more saturated when you're not under as much bright, intense light, and that's a more true to life, meaning like what you're gonna see at home in that color, where it's just really giving deep, dark purples more than anything else. And then we take a look at it back up close and give you a huge value on this one. It is going to be an extraordinary moment for our lovers of great gems, and that panther piece, the way the tail wraps around the stone there. Hey guys, are we all okay on broadcast and everything? I know we got like a big flurry of phone calls there. We all right? Tim, everyone's good? Everyone's got, okay, just requests or questions or... All right, so sounds good. All right, so here we go, because I know we've had those issues of late. But take a look at our 8 points in diamonds, and of course, one only. On this one, $89.99 is where it started. That's where it all began. We're going to help you right now, where we've got a huge savings under $3,000, and it's not $29.99. It's going to be a lot better than that for you. And just again, one piece and one piece only. So really important to pick this one up. And I just think for a personality piece where you've still got great gem presence and really just beautiful color and cutting there, it is all together, all around one of our best in just really creative designs. And yet, not even $28.99. We'll take it down to $28.88. First caller on that one. And then we'll move right along. And we've got a few pieces still hanging out here, like the Paraiba, even a kunzite to start the show that was $9.99 in a really special princess cut. So we had that one earlier, under $1,000. And then we got to keep rocking. We got big, beautiful diamond earrings. How about some big discounts? Museum Meltdown pieces coming up on some 14-karat gold massive earrings that we have that are even screwbacks, which are fun. And then a big button style in diamonds. Take a look. That's about the size of that Asher cut, but that's an earring. And that's going to be a one only. So we'll have those for you. The big aqua is here. I can't wait to show you this one. It's going to be going very quickly, because if I just start dropping prices, even on brand new, which is what I'm about to do with our aqua coming up at the bottom of the hour, is going to be this emerald cut aqua. I am not waiting on it because it's just too limited. And you know what? It's got one of the most outstanding values of the day today. And so we're going to bring that out. But here's what I'm going to do. This is our big earring. It's our big button style earring. That's just one of them. Wait till you see them on, because they've got some great size. But they're actually going to be a carat 54 in diamonds on 1124424. And take a look. They're done in the 14 karat. Honestly, it looks like 18 karat gold. Every time I see these, I do a double and a triple and a quadruple check just to make sure, because it really does have some richness to it. And then this grid style of diamonds, all bigger diamonds making up that carat 54, staying in the yellow gold here. They are screwbacks, so we didn't want you to lose one. Nobody ever wants to lose their earring, right? But screwbacks help prevent that, because it's a little more complex. They're not just going to fly off the ear on the occasions where we've all been there, I think as women who have worn earrings for some time, we've all probably been there where we've looked up one day and went to take off our earring and it was not there. And oftentimes it was as simple as, you know, brushing the hair back or tucking the hair behind the ear, or maybe running a brush through the hair and then suddenly the earring is gone. That can happen a little more easily with butterfly backings. That will not happen with those because this is that screwback style. So it's a threaded style where you actually twist and turn the backing on as opposed to just pushing it on. So it makes it a little more secure. I'm going to show you the size you're going to get. I like to wear them this way. I think that's really the intention here, is that yes, you could wear them square, but it gives you a little bit more of an angle that I think is well suited for the ear, given that they are so big in size at 5/8 of an inch, which you'll see right there. And that's of course a little bit bigger if you wear them that way. I just measured them initially as square, which are that way. But of course, if you do angle them up, it gives you a little more top to bottom length, makes them more like a 3/4 inch style. So that's really, really impressive. And yes, that's really impressive. So we're loving that. And then of course, here's what we have. Really special when you look at them on too. I'll give you a quick look at them here of what they look like from a distance away, just to give you a little more of an idea of what they look like. And I take off my second earring just to make sure you can see them, because obviously there's a big size that you're going to get. And so that's how they're going to look from a distance. We'll go back to the wheel. There's a new museum meltdown price on this one. So, okay, Mary, thank you for letting me know that. Mary in Florida, I appreciate that. Thanks so much. So that's good to know. So partly good news and partly bad news. So we'll get with our cable people on that for you. But here we go, although that certainly, you know, is an idea. Here's what we'll do. We've got a very special value. It's a discount. They for $49.99. That's probably why they're here. You're not used to spending $5,000 for 1.5 carats in diamonds around these parts. Maybe that sounds a little bit more like, you know, really good retail if something was, you know, a big retailer was having a sale. What we're doing is a lot better than that. Get ready for a drop in price you will not believe. Then we're going to get to our aquamarine in that emerald cut, which is, wait till you see it. It truly will be, I think, out of everything, because I've seen everything in our inventory every single day. I see everything in our inventory. So there are values that kind of really stand out. The one that we have in the aquamarine is definitely one of them, but this is going to be happening first. So one caller gets it. Hopefully you're on the phone lines here. Don't wait, take a look. It's not even $49.99 for the earring. They're not half that price at $25. They're not even $2,000. We're getting them way lower than even $1,000 a carat, which would be $1,540. If we take them to $14.99, suddenly poof, we're better than that. And yet they're not even 14 or 13. There's one pair. If you like a larger earring presence, this is what's called a button style earring. They're not a drop, but they're still giving you a large diamond weight. They're not just a basic stud either. It gives you something unique and different, and we're going to make them $1,299. Then it's aqua time. The emerald cut aqua is coming up next, and I'm not waiting till deep into the show to show it, because we're going to make a lot of people upset, because there is just there's not enough to go around, and that's the problem. We love our aquamarines. The emerald cut, to me, listen, it's all a matter of quality. And we'll see who's got the earrings, by the way, because I think they're going. So 112-6169 is next. Brand new today. Thank you on the earrings. Enjoy those. They're gone. Let's take a look at this. I have been waiting. It's a miracle I waited 32 minutes to show this. I flashed it once. Let me see if I can get the stuff out of the prongs here. And then we've got our fabulous aqua. This is so good. So the item number again is 112-6169. It is an outstanding emerald cut. It's March's birthstone. It looks lovely, because this is the challenge. We love an emerald cut anyways. But when you take a lighter gem, meaning a more pastel color, and you have, even if it's the best Sierra Santa Maria in the world, which this is, and all we carry primarily, I mean, right? I can't remember us having a Sierra Santa Maria or an aqua that wasn't, right? It's just all about the best. But this is also a 523 size. It's also a beautiful halo, but then a little extra down the sides, pointing in either direction towards the band. I know it needs a little rhodium. I've already written that note to our jewelers. I've already spoken to our jewelers. So I'm going to have to see if I can push a little harder to get that rhodium perfected for you. But that's going to be done. I've already written the note for you. But here's what we've got: a diamond weight of 60 points in diamonds. Now, if you wanted to just choose yellow gold, you can. So if you'd like to have yellow gold or rose gold, those are options for you as well. It doesn't have to stay in the white. We just know that the white gold is going to be always the most classic combination with the aqua. But here's what I've got for you. It's for just $69.99. It's got the price. I've sold a number of aquas. You've seen a number of aquas. I don't think there's a lot of mystery as to what's going to happen when you get an aqua that's that good. I don't think there's a lot of a gray area of where's that going to be. $69.99 would be that price tag all day long that gets it home, that does the job. Instead, I am here to give you value, value, value. This is a Saturday that's going to be everything on sale. Trust me when I tell you, you're going to see some of the greatest values. I think out of all the hundreds and hundreds of items I have today, this is the greatest value. And instead of even putting it up on the auction block, I'm not going to do that. We're going to reward those of you that are just fast on the phones, that are really quick, that know when you see something here, you don't have to take it. But you have to be on the phone lines, really, because if you're not, you're going to miss out to somebody else who did that, who's been here long enough to know that when you shop one of a kind, you need to be on the phone lines ready to go if you even want a chance. And that's what I have to recommend, because if it's our biggest value of the day, and we've already seen zircon necklaces at $5.99, and we're going to see great values throughout the day, but this is another level entirely, and it's not going to be $69 or anywhere close, and I'm going to just make sure it goes, and it's one of those that I would definitely hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm going to show you on the hand so you can see, because it's a major stone. And 5 carats 23 in an emerald cut, when the emerald cut is achieved, that's one thing. But when it's still giving you color saturation that is as pretty a sky blue as this is, and then look what it does. No star filters. We are the only network that doesn't use them. Isn't that incredible? Look what's happening there. We don't have those. And that's the stone. That is the stone doing what a great museum caliber gem does. And look at the size of it. We don't see 5 carat aquamarines. This reminds me, I don't know if you remember now at this point, it's been so many years, but when there was that most recent royal wedding, as far as the American marrying the British prince and the whole thing, and she came out for the, it was the rehearsal, and that night before, and oh my goodness, the gorgeous white dress, and then most people were only talking about the aquamarine ring, and it was an emerald cut, and the world suddenly lost their minds over emerald cut aquas. And you better believe that was a Sierra Santa Maria if it was royal family owned, right? This is your chance to get something that is truly of that caliber, something that would normally be $60, $70, $80,000 a carat, and today it's not even close to $7,000. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? Anybody ready to go? Oh, that's wonderful. Kirsten agrees with Peggy and Georgia. I do too. I mean, it's true. It's absolutely just the truth. It's not really an opinion. It's a fact, right? We can allow you, and this is the perfect, we're again kind of emphasizing the fact that so many of you recognize that you would never get this quality for this price anywhere else, even that price, which rest assured I'm going significantly less than that for you so that we can get it at home. And that's why it's here 36 minutes in. It's not $7,000, it's not even $3,500. That would sell a 5 carat 23 all day long. But as a lot of you may know, we've had some issues with some broadcasting partners lately. It's unfortunately not something in our control. Trust me, otherwise we would have remedied it by now. But we haven't had most of our viewers for the last, we're going on 4 weeks now. So, you know, so we're really having to kind of do some amendments to how we price things so we can still keep the cash flow going. And this is a perfect example this whole Saturday long of what exactly is going to happen so that we can continue to, at least for the folks that we do have, it's usually at this point now it's just going to be like, you know, a couple of our people here. We're making sure that we give you discounts because of that. So if you think this discount's because it's not great quality, well, no. What you see is what you get. If you think it's because, I don't know, is it lacking diamond weight? No, it's got 60 points in diamonds. This is the one to own. It's not 35. We still have nobody on the lines saying sold. That's okay, because it's not 3,000. It's not going to be 2,000. I think $19.99 would be fabulous. And I think we could give it 30 seconds and send it out. But the truth is I'm going lower because that's what I'm obligated to do right now. I've got to send out every piece of jewelry today that I show you. And from the first 37 minutes, I have 5 pieces that are still here. That is not normal. So here's what we're going to do, because when you are without your viewers for a month long, it's going to be people kind of tend to forget about you, right? So here's what we're going to do. Not 19. This is just the value of a lifetime. Take it if you love it. It's not even going to be $1,899. We have what we have. This is the problem. We'll do white, yellow, rose in your size, ship it to your doorstep for free. None of that has changed. We're just giving you straight up value, and nobody has said sold yet. That's good. You guys are demanding more of me and saying, you know what? Show me how low you're willing to go. Make a miracle happen. Let's make it easy right now. Take a look at it. It's not going to be $18.88 or $17.99 or $16.99. This has never happened on a 5 carat here. I can vouch for that. I've been here almost 8 years. So here we are. Actually, it would be a month from yesterday is my anniversary. So yes, we're excited. Let's see if we make it. But here we go. 16, 15.99. Tell you what, blow it out right now. Operators, let me know who's got it. When you know you've got it, tell me, because here's what we're going to do. It's only going to be $1,499. That's it. And when it's gone, it's gone. And I'll give it 30 seconds because I don't think it's going to last that long. So here's the deal. Do we have it gone? I think we're verifying right now. That's it. That's all. That is absolutely superstar pricing right there. Oh, 20 seconds. Oh, what a stone. What a stone. Look at that. With again, almost 2/3 of a carat in diamonds. We have a little bit of, we have very few operators here today. So bear with me and we'll see what we got. Allison, are you verifying on this one? Here it is on the hand again. Take a look at the length and the beautiful stature and oh, what it does to show off that gorgeous color. That sky blue, but better. Hey, Jess, are you taking this one? I think it's gone. Congratulations. Yes. Oh, good. Wait, is she talking about a Nicolite earlier? I love that. Same gal? Oh, I love it. All right, so that's, I think, on. Check with your operators on that one. Let's talk about this vein. This one is 112-6014. And while we're on the subject of big value, I know we always do value. So it's kind of, for me to say, hey, this is a value, you're going, I know. They're all values. But then there's a museum piece that nobody else has in the world, and it's over 9 carats, and it's something that we don't even have typically. I mean, usually our 1 carats we get excited about. This is our 926 vein in platinum, and this is the way I think, especially if you're really active and you lead active lifestyles, but you don't like to leave your rare exotic gems at home, because shouldn't they come with us? Well, this is a platinum piece, and I'll tell you why it's so important to have a vein independent, because they are a softer stone. And some people, not everybody, but some people are more comfortable wearing them in pendants because they don't want to wear them in a ring just for, you know, the fact that they are being a little softer. So they might be a little more susceptible to a scratch or a chip if you were to give it a big blow, right? So you don't have that issue when you're wearing a pendant. It's not going to be, you know, tapped against the car door or against the, you know, wood desk at work, right? It's just a really, really beautiful, secure way to wear a more exotic, softer stone like this one is. And it's going to be item number 112-6014, and it's platinum. And it's a 926, which is our largest, and it's an Asher cut, but it is clean, and it has diamonds at a carat 13. How outstanding is this? Let's throw in the chain. So it's a necklace ready to wear. Let's show you the backing of it here. The chain is a box link, but it's also going to be in platinum, and it's adjustable. Let me show you that very quickly here. And right now, it's adjusted to be quite small. Let me show you here what it looks like from a distance away. Then you've got this little, it's already, see, it's where it's going to be. In the back, it's got the spring ring closure, and then this is going to be your sliding bead bar. And then with the very end, there's a little clasp, a little bit of a charm, if you will, so that if you choose to wear it at a short length, it's going to drape down the neckline in the back, and it'll have that little charm, which I think is just pretty and feminine. And then you're going to go ahead and slide it. If you want it longer, you just, look how easy that is. I just slid it right through, and there. You've got your 18-inch, or you've got your anything you want it to be less than that, because it really is adjustable, not just with the O-rings, so you can get really specific. It's like fine-tuning your length of your chain. So, and that's a chain that'll come right off that piece, and you can wear it with other things as well. It's a 1 1/4 inch from top to bottom, as you see there. We'll show it to you on the neckline coming up right now, and there it is against a skin tone, and then beautiful, of course, brilliance to the stone. We know it's got great brilliance. It's one of our most highly dispersive stones in the world, and yet it's got a great big size, and we're going to blow it out. Take a look at it up close, and we'll give you an exceptional opportunity to own one of those. Really, how do you put a price on it? Museum pieces is really what this is. I even think it's so pretty the way they did the bail. They left the double halo around it is so traditional, but then they gave it a really decorative floral, almost bouquet-like look to the way the bail is done, and yet it's, well, only going to be, this is pretty affordable, when it's not even $14,999 for a 9 carat 26. That's extraordinary, isn't it? All we'll do right now is send it on out for less than even 10,000, less than, oh no, we're not even going 7,500, under $1,000 a carat on a color change sphene right here. And one of our very, very best we've ever shown. It's amazing to get that size and still have it be as clean as this is. That's really extraordinary to have clarity like that in a stone that is beautifully cut. And the Asher cut, you think of step facets, but this really proves how dispersive this stone is, given that it's still got a lot of, yeah, you could say a lot, an inordinate amount of fire to it with, I'm just moving it ever so slightly, and look at the yellows, the reds, the greens, the blues, and yes, the whole stone changes to red as far as the body color of the stone as you change your light sources. So color changing, phenomenal beauty here. And it's not $7,000 or $6,000 or $5,000. That's where the giveaway comes into play. It's $49.99. So just like we discounted the aqua to an exceptional low, we are doing it again, only with an even more exotic stone there on the in the pendant for you in platinum. So $49.99. One caller will own it, and that will be it. So a huge value there. Then we got about 15 minutes till hour number 2 kicks off. Pretty excited about some earring drops that we're going to blow out for you. Diamond earrings that we only have a few left of. So we're going to show you a last call on one of our most popular earrings ever. I'm going to get to those coming up next. They're a drop in diamonds. We already brought you the big button style, which are gone. We're going to bring you the drop style that are still drops but very wearable. And then this one's only $49.99. Who is going to take that museum stone? I love that it's almost 10 carats. It's pretty impressive. Let's get to our earring drops, which are going to be our last call. This is so sad. It's a sad moment because we usually sell these by the dozens every time they're on air. And yet we are down to, hear me out, we've got white gold, good news there. We've got 4 pairs. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Until you see the price tag come down one last time. You're going to realize that we don't have enough to go around when they are 111-0378. We're going to go to a lower price than what they were when they were made. And that's why that item number is so key, because these were made about 8 years ago. 111-0378. They are solid gold. They are a longer drop with a, if you look, it's like an interlocking style of pseudo pear shapes. And then you get the diamonds up front. 49 points is your diamond weight. It's extraordinary to see the way they're almost like, I wouldn't say lacy-like, but there's a modern yet a traditional look to each angle of the earring. It's really, really well done. And yet, it's last call. So we have 4 pairs in white gold. Sounds like a lot, right? Wait till you see the price tag. They're one of our best-selling earrings. They're not here very often, but that's why I encourage you to be ready to go, because they're not going to last. We only have 1 pair, and they're in the rose gold. So rose gold, white gold, no yellow gold, I'm sorry. That's all we have. It's going to be last call, and we only have that strict quantity because when we make them again, or if we make them again, it's probably a big if at this point, because I'm not sure if I can bring these out as we have for years at a price that right now is about to be better than when they were made, which was so many years ago, which obviously has a different gold price altogether. But here's the other thing. The fact that I just have this one last look at them, and they're great holiday gifting if you want an earring, which is a pretty easy way to shop for a great fine jewelry gift for somebody, because you don't need to worry about the ring size. Earrings, you just need to know if they have their ears pierced. Most ladies do. But also the fact is that we already investigated. If we make them again, they'd probably be here for close to $5,000, because there is a lot of gold in this 1.5-inch drop earring. That's just all there is to it. There's a lot of gold that goes into it. So what we're going to do is make it more affordable for you. I want to try them on so you can get an idea of what they look like from a distance. And yet it's one of those that might be a drop, and you know who you are. If you wear only studs, it's probably not for you. But it's a way to maybe dip your toe in the water if you're not used to a drop earring that's still going to be wearable. I don't think it just means dressy only. And actually, they're more like, if you look top to bottom, they're actually going to be a little bit more like 1 5/8 inches. So I know I'm splitting hairs here, but I think it's important to know, and then we'll just make sure you see them on. But there is a hinge closure in the back, so they just simply open up like that, and then they've got that straight post, and then it's as simple as popping them in your ear, moving that up, snapping it into place. It clicks closed. You'll hear it click. You'll feel it click, and you know they're locked and secure. But white or rose only. Again, operators, if you'll be kind enough to let me know which one you're getting, because rose gold, there's only 1. White gold, we have only 4, and they will completely sell out, because that's not even a $999 earring today. So this is how we live to move jewelry here. And especially now, Look at how beautiful they are from a distance. I don't think that they're too much for even daytime wear. I think a lot of us associate diamond drop earrings with something that might only be for a ball gown or an evening occasion or a, big fancy affair. I don't know if you have to wait to wear these because there's so much of that almost like interlocking open style. Yes, there are diamonds from the top all the way through that first hoop, and then that drop up piercing coverage they give you as well, which is nice because if you don't like the look of your piercing, and very few of us do, they give you that coverage where you don't see the actual piercing because the diamonds go higher. That's just a little detail I like to point out because I think it's very important in how the earring looks on your ear. And they're not going to be $9.99, white or rose only. That's it. That's all. Super fantastic value coming up, and a great potential gifting opportunity as well to get something as unique as fine jewelry, solid gold, great looking VS diamonds as well that just sparkle and shine like no other. And they're not even going to be $888 a pair. Take a look at them up close. We'll give you another look at them there so you can see the inner workings, kind of that, intertwined kind of feature there. And yet, not even $888. That's why we know they're going to sell out. And yet diamond earring drops, so stunning, everyday wearable. I think if you just need a little something different than a hoop and a stud, here's the way you do it. Have a drop in your collection that you can go to kind of mix up the looks. And of course, a drop earring is always so flattering on because just there's that natural elongation that they give you. And they're not going to be $799. Even better than that, white rose, last call opportunity, last chance. Now if there was a pair that stuck around today, there's that possibility we would see them on the air again, but they're not even that price. We're going lower than they've been just here today just to move them out, and they're not even going to be $7.99. How about that for a value in a drop earring in solid gold? It's not too late to get your fine jewelry, and still it's the way. I don't think we've seen the end of markups in fine jewelry and gold and diamonds. I don't think we have seen anywhere close to where there's going to be a plateau. I mean, gold could keep going. It's projected to do so. So everybody's trying to get their gold as they can. But when you've got it in a wearable jewelry design like this, it makes it even better. And we'll make them $777 for the pair, but it's our last call showing them to you. And great chance to pick them up, white or rose only. Which one? Thank you. The rose gold sold out, actually. So the rose gold's gone, and the white gold is all we have remaining. We'll give those 60 seconds, then we got to move along. Lots and lots to get to today, including a big top of the hour. Momentarily, we've got 9 minutes till our top of the hour. A blue zircon, a big blue wing block D will be here. A fabulous, and I was seeing tanzanite sold yesterday. I mean, it's still not the best quality and nowhere near it, and you were paying, $1,700 for a 1 carat stone. My goodness, what is going on? So we've got a Paraíba wheel, though, coming up at the top of the hour. So Paraíbas that are affordable, we had the $79.99 deal already. We've got Paraíbas that are all under a carat, but just under, and they're coming up, and they're going to be 3 different choices for you coming up at the top of the hour if you want the most affordable way to get Paraíba in a ring. They will be here all together, but that's going to be our last call on the diamond earrings. Let me know if you'd like them. And then we've got a really pretty Padparasha in a ring. And then do you want to just for fun see the stone that we've never had before? Such a specialty stone. I can't wait to show it to you. Hey, Tracy, thank you so much. Thank you. It's about a month from now, but yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up pretty quickly. And then I'm so glad you guys like the Sphene. Oh, thank you so much, Kirsten. I appreciate that. Oh, hi to your mom as well. That's nice. It's really nice. Oh, moms and daughters that shop together have a very, very big piece of my heart. Let me show you this. Actually, I was going to show you this stone here, but I really think this it feels almost like we need a full-on hour-long dissertation on this because it's very unique. It's the stone we've never had the likes of before, and I know it's subtle, so let me come in a little closer so you can see and then take your guesses quickly as to what you think it is, because there's actually, as you're probably noticing, 2 colors happening here in a very precious, precious gem. By the way, Tim, who shopped your rose gold earrings? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Do you see that there's purple, lavender purple, and blues and green aqua tones, half and half in this emerald cut that is elongated? How gorgeous is that? Thank you, Tracy, for your kind words. You're so sweet. Let's talk about this. 1125790. What could it be? I gave you the hint earlier. It hails from Tanzania. Everyone's first guess is probably Tanzanite. Well, then you saw it, and you said, okay, maybe not. What if I told you it is? This is probably the rarest individual tanzanite we've ever had. Technically, we're calling it to be completely honest, it has to be a blue and a purple to call it tanzanite. Tanzanite is blue zoisite, but this really isn't blue. It's lavender and it's blue-green. So it's not really a blue zoisite, but it is zoisite. It came from that mine and it's completely unheated, untreated. So we've never seen before a bicolor split like you have here in a zoisite. It's happening right now, and it's a carat 21 elongated emerald cut that is super clean. So this is a beautiful and rare, unique stone, is it not? 121 unheated. If we have a collector out there, or just, listen, you can be a collector, yes, because you are a collector when you get that home, but the issue is that also it's just really pretty. It's really unique and it's really lively and it's really special because it's got these two beautiful colors coming together, where you have that light lavender for the top half as it sits now, a blue-green to the second half, and then it's going to be a full carat in diamonds around it, which continue down the shoulders of the ring in a double row. So it's the double row down the sides and also the double halo. And then let me show you here. There's some great looks at it. I like that angle. Now it turns almost a little bit, instead of blue-green, it's a little bit of a golden green color from the side profile, but you really do see the split, which is just about 50-50 with that lavender. And then this is my favorite part of it. What it does up front is almost gives you a totally different color, where suddenly I'm seeing pinks. I'm seeing pinks, I'm seeing blues, I'm seeing ultraviolets, I'm seeing all those different colors happen when the light hits the surface of that emerald cut. So extremely rare. We've seen unheated zoisites that have been golden, that have been peachy, pinky red. We've seen obviously our mermaid stones, which have that kind of blue, that traditional blue-green color. This is outstanding. We have one. My job here is to make sure that, yes, even if you want that ultimate collectible, you can afford it and you can get it. We're going to make sure it goes really, really easy here. And you know what? $13,999 is probably not going to do it today. So if we do have a collector who would like to have this rare stone, let me try it on, because that's where you're going to see that face-up view and a little more movement. It reminds me, I mean, we've seen bicolors in interesting, unusual stones out of the Windsor mine in sapphires that also ironically was in Tanzania, but this is a little bit different. Zoisite from that one and only Zoisite Tanzanian mine. Same mine, same locale that produces, yes, or produced our blue wing block Ds. It's right here, but look at that. It's shifting every time I'm in a different light. I notice different colors. There were a lot of blues. Earlier, I was in the office looking at it under a lot less light than I'm in now, and it was almost just all blues. It looked almost like a cornflower blue sapphire with the lavender. So it really does tend to change and shift based on what kind of light it's in, how much light it's in at any given moment, but it's not even going to be $39.99. We just took $10,000 off. And yet, I'm not done. We'll give it away. Collectors, this is your stone. Rare as can be. We know if it was a carat 21, just regular blue wing block D, how much that would cost. The fact it is a bicolor, all natural, unheated. That's the other thing. Most zoisites are heated. The blue wing block Ds are heated. Most every tanzanite you've ever seen, even if it's a paler color, are heated. Most every one of them is. That's why it's so unique already to see a truly unheated stone out of that mine. That's rare. But now you're getting a split of colors you never see the likes of together. It's just gorgeous in the first place, and it's not even $39.99. Take a look at it. We have just this one, and we'll make it $2,999 instead. Another big discount for one caller, when I think it probably would have gone to $4,000. And then we've got some conch pearls in necklaces for Myra. We're going to show you two more. They've been going like crazy, but we have some new ones to show you today. So let me get those up here for what is going on with the affordability of these. Oh my goodness, we got more affordability here coming up in our conch pearl necklaces, no doubt. Something a lot of you are going to enjoy thanks to Myra's request. So we're going to show that on the way. We'll start with 112-6033. We'll try to get them in here before our top of the hour hits. And then we've got, yeah, first of all, rose gold coming up now, which I haven't seen a conch pearl and rose gold, and it's a really pretty combo. So let me know who's got this one. We're going to keep moving because we got Myra's request, but it's a lot of your requests because the conch pearl necklaces we have not been able to keep in stock at all. So we're going to bring out two more options for you that you might just want to sit on the phone lines for either or. And so we'll see who's got this one. Jason may have it. Look how pretty. It's just, it's so, it has a little mermaid quality to it. Although when it goes pink, I'm really loving it. What a pretty piece. You got it? Oh, thank you so much. That one's gone. Take a look, Myra. Here's option one. This is going to be the smaller stone, but a larger diamond weight. and the only rose gold. The next one I have is white gold. So maybe you have a preference. 112-6033 as is. It's going to be something, we didn't even have these scheduled for the show, so I'm so glad you requested them. Conch pearl necklaces have been where it's at. We have not been able to keep a single one in stock. This is going to be the 18 karat rose gold, and with an 87-point oval conch pearl. We had the ring earlier, which is still here in platinum, and now we have this fabulous 87-pointer with the 44 points in diamonds. That's going to be your larger diamond weight of the two. That's one option. Then I'm going to go ahead and show you, because no matter what, they're both going. This also has a little deeper color. Now it's going to sit like so, and you can see the organic nature of the shape of the stone. Let me show you also option number 2, which is, ooh, look at this, kind of a fold over style to the bail. It's 112-6031. This is platinum. It's the lighter of the color. It's got a few little kind of like different colors that are natural throughout the stone, because these are just natural stones, right? 107 round. So this one's technically larger, but I'll show you together, because sometimes they don't always look like what they weigh. Sometimes they're going to be deceiving and in a good way, because they can give you a bigger look. So there again is the darker oval. There's the lighter round. This one's actually the carat 07. This one's under a carat, but you see that the oval looks bigger. So I just want to show that to you. If you would like, let me go ahead and go back to the rose gold. Now you've seen both, because the rose gold's going to be that bigger diamond weight. And again, it's got to stay in the metal it's in. So whether you want rose gold or platinum, that's probably going to be a huge driving force. Maybe you want to go with the deeper color. Here it is. But I've got a $49.99 price tag. We're going to try to get them out of here in the next minute, because our top of the hour is almost arrived. And let's give you this one for $1,999. We have not been able to keep them in stock. That's why. It's the discounts we're bringing you on one of the world's rarest variety of organic gems. And really overall gems. It's not just among the organic stones like pearls and coral, but also really overall one of the world's most rare precious gems. And then if you would like, you can go ahead and get the platinum piece, which is going to come with the chain as well. And that's going to be an 18 karat gold chain, but a platinum pendant. So just a reminder, you're going to get a mix there, but they match. And we'll do that one for $16.99 if you like 6031. So you've got 2 ways to go. 2 fabulous opportunities. You just let me know if you like the 18 karat with the platinum, or if you like the rose gold. And let me show you what they look like on, because they're not going to be huge sizes. We're going to show you here the platinum piece first, which is $16.99. There it is from a distance away, and you can see it's still got an 18 karat gold, but adjustable chain. So you're right there. That's that sliding bar that's going to actually allow you to cinch it on in from 18 to anything shorter that you like. And then that's going to be a length of, on the pendant itself, we'll see here, the length is going to be just under, just about 3/4 of an inch, almost, just about 5/8 there. From top to bottom, we'll show that on the neckline. And again, platinum with 18 karat gold there. So that's what it looks like from a distance away. Then we'll talk about the rose gold. We'll show that to you from a distance also, so you can see what that's all about. And don't forget to call on the 3 karat yellow diamond that I'm wearing as well. But that's going to be the 18 karat gold and platinum. Let me show the rose gold also on the hand, so you can see the length that that's going to give you. Obviously, that's the bigger look in the stone. So that may be item number 6033. It's an 87 pointer, but it does look a lot larger than even the 107 we just had. So it's just, again, they're all a little bit different. That one's going to be same, almost 3/4 of an inch, but not quite there. So pretty similar in the overall length of the piece. And then you've got to look at it from a distance away like this. And that's going to be in the rose gold only. So 18 karat rose gold, however. So that's going to be the $19.99 option. It's got almost a ½ carat in diamonds. And then we still have the platinum piece for you as well, which is $16.99. So do let me know which one you prefer. We'll go back up close on the rose gold. Those are my only 2 new ones in the conch pearl necklaces today. And congratulations on that bicolor unheated zoisite. Well done. All right, last call. Hour number 2 is here. So we're going to talk about, again, don't let these conch pearls stick around. They've been our most affordable ones yet. I've never had one for $16.99, so it's a really good value. And this one's $19. This one is the $16.99 option you have. So 2 great choices, 2 great options. By the way, Jason, who was shopping over there? Hi, Debbie. Congratulations. Enjoy that beautiful, rare, exotic. And then we'll talk top of the hour. Those are my 2 conch pearl necklaces. Call me. They're both still here. And again, you do not need to be the requester to take advantage of them. Welcome in. It's our big Saturday. We're so glad you're with us. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got 2 hours left today on this Saturday. Big blowouts. Listen, if you've seen any of the first 62 minutes of this show, you know that. You've seen them. You understand what's happening. Everything is discounted, every last piece. I am not letting any piece stay here today. We got to move them all. So guess what we're going to do? We've got the big pot of Eba. It's a trio of blowouts here. all going to be light, what we call light carat stones. They're light 1 carats. They're just under a carat. But that's not going to mean that they're not giving you size, and they give you a look here. So let's take a look at them together. I'm going to show you all 3 because every single one of them has a slightly different color blend from the blue and the green ratio. So I thought it'd be fun to take a look at all 3. Here's the oval. Oh, look at how clean that is with a little more green to it. And then here is another option which also has a little bit more green to it, and that's going to be pear, round, and oval to choose from, left, right, and center. And you can take a look at, they all are copper bearing. This is going to be the most affordable way to get a Paraíba ring into your collection, and they're all going to be the same price. That's the fun of it. They're all brought down right now for our big top of the hour when we had a Paraíba already today for $8,000. That was a beauty of a ring in a pear shape, wasn't far off. Here's what we're doing now. You let me know what's your favorite. I got carat weights for you to come. It's going to be 72 points on the left side of your screen. So if you're digging the pear shape, that's going to be the 72 pointer in a mounting that creates both pave and burnished diamonds together there. So you've got a great way you're getting that one. Then the round, something special about the round always. Well, that's the 89 pointer. Of the 3, that's actually the largest carat weight, because it may not look it, but that's the beauty of a round. And look at the side detail. There is profile diamond weight everywhere. So there's great, let me show you from the sides here. It's a great gallery work you're getting. Look at that. It's like a crown that's sitting up a little higher, perching that center round right up high. Then you've got the gorgeous pave and the bezel sets, right? So that's going to be the 89-point center stone. The diamond weight is 74 points. And then you've got the oval. The oval is the 83-pointer right here. Super clean, bright, impactful. And then you have a 58-point classic double halo. 58 points in diamonds, all VS across the board. We have, this one's got to stay in the white gold. The other 2 can be switched to yellow or rose. So you get some great options here. But we all know that even when I had the light 1 carats, I had a light 1 carat the other day, and I was just loving the price tag. The discount was still $39.99. Remember that? It was just a couple days ago. I think it was Monday night. We had a light 1 carat stone, still in the same kind of category as all 3 of these, but it was still $4,000. And I was raving about that value because it was so special. It was so important. But this is the top of the hour on a Saturday when we're so thrilled to have you with us and keeping us company here today. And we hope you're having a great weekend so far. This is about to make a Paraíba lover's dream come true because all 3 are the same price. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a collector take all 3, just because even though they're similar, there's that whole idea that, wait a minute, we're talking about copper bearing stones that can be $60,000 and $70,000 a carat. That's not normal. And yet you've got a really important design to each and every one of them with gold and diamonds. You're getting the option to change the gold color on your left and right as well. This one stays because it's got all that detail in the white gold, so that one's going to stay. And by the way, that's also 18 karat gold, so that one I think you'll be very pleased with that 18 karat gold and of course the diamonds every which way. It gives you those profile diamonds, so from your side view when you're wearing it, you get to see diamonds that lift it up, build it up. The split shank just gives it some interest. Nobody's on the phone lines. What a surprise, because you're looking at $39.99. And listen, the other day, that one was very popular to the point where we had one person get it and the rest of everybody else saying, oh no, what am I going to do? I missed out. I'm never going to see one again. Here's your opportunity, except we're going to save you even more on this Saturday. I'm putting everything on sale. So I hope you can stay with us and watch what's going to come out to play over the course of the next almost 2 hours, because it starts here. It begins now. It gives you a value no matter what your favorite Paraíba colorway is. If you like a little more green, if you like a little more blue, if you want to have dynamic copper-bearing stones that are the collectible to have, this is the most affordable price I've ever given you on Paraíba rings of this size. It's one thing if it's a 40-pointer. I've done some in the past that were 30 and 40 pointers for a little bit less. But if you want a big size, like a 1 carat or near it, this is the way to go, because they're not even close. Trust me, they're all going to sell out. We know that. You can't keep a good value down. You can't. It's going to go. So all 3, same price, no matter which one you love, which is why, listen, have your first choice, have a second choice, have a third choice. But if you're on the phone lines fastest, you're going to get your option here. You're going to be able to beat everyone else out, which is why it's always advisable to be ready to go when they're not $3,000 or $2,999, which is very fair. But we're going to help you right now. And only 3 callers out there are going to get them, or 1 collector takes them all. Nobody's on the phone lines. Means I got to do a lot better, isn't it? That's the truth. How about $1,999 for any one of them you like? Or, okay, we can go better. We're going to, again, 83 points, 89 points, 72 points. The biggest one is in the 18 karat gold in the middle, and it's the fancy round cut. And, well, Saturdays, I think in the 68 minutes that I've been up here with you, we have set up a new precedent for our Saturday. And you're ready for value even better than even $19.99, and you're going to get it. Any one of them you want, same exact price, not even going to be $19, $18, $17.99. This is why you got to call. For Paraíba tourmalines that are what really I consider it in the top 5 of rare stones all time. There are a lot of gemstones out there. There are a lot of rare gemstones out there. $17.99, yeah, they're going to be going. It's a first caller situation. Tell us left, right, or center, or you can say pair, round, or oval, but you got to get them. And you've got a money-back guarantee, so if you're new and going, there's no such thing as a Paraíba for that price, try us. Because there is, and it's only here, and yet they're not even $17.77. Which one do you like, Allison? You got it. The round in the middle is looking like this. Remember, that one's the 18 karat gold, too. So we've upgraded your gold, getting you 18 karat gold and side profile diamonds that look like that, and that is also the largest stone. It's already sold. The round is gone, and they're not paying $17.77. We've got a better price. All 3 going out the door. Jason, tell me, you wanted the round as well? All right, here's what we're going to do. The round is gone. It's not even going to be $17.77 per piece. Let's make them $1,699 only for either of the 2 left. And look how bright and shining examples those are of a pair or an oval, and they're outstanding. So $16.99, final 60 seconds. That top of the hour is going to be completely sold out. And let's see who's next, oval or pear shape. Remember, the oval's the 83 pointer. Pear shape is 72. Diamond weights are as follows. That's going to give you 44 points, and then we got 58 points over here. So still your larger diamond weight, larger stone weight is on the oval in the double halo. Let's try that on because that's probably the next to go. Yes. You got it. Here's the oval. Here's the pear. Pear shape on the hand looks like this. So let's see which one is going first. Got both verifying. Obviously, they're going to go. $16.99. What a value. And they're in solid 14 karat gold. These are the 2 you can switch, by the way, to the yellow or the rose. So just to remind everybody, if you want a yellow gold instead, because that pop of green and blue would look great in yellow as well. It even look good in rose gold, too. I have my stone that's this particular color play in the blues and greens is in rose, and I love it. So that's going to be a great way to go at 16. Yeah. Yeah, here's the inside of the pear shape. Looks like that. We mirror finish the gold on the inside, give you some access to clean those diamonds because that's how you always have to clean your diamonds, both front and back. Make sure you get both sides of your diamonds so you can clean them properly so they're always looking their best. And that just means once every, depending on how often you wear it, every so often to keep your diamonds sparkling bright. But that's going to be at $16.99. Last call on those 2, and it sounds like the pear shape is going. And then we've got the big opal coming up. Savarite's here. Tourmaline is here of all different colors. Now, if you missed out on the aqua we had in the emerald cut, we do have a bigger stone. You got it. Thank you. The pear shape is gone. Our oval's left. Look at that cushion cut square aqua. Love it. So pear shape is sold. We have 1 left. It's 1125847. Let's get it gone. We'll come in a little closer here to take a look at it as well. Double halo. That was the 83 pointer in the oval with the diamond weight. Yes. Sure, one more time on the hand for the round. Here it is. This is the round Paraíba. Coming up one more time. It is spoken for. It was the 18 karat gold. Take a look at that. Paraíba. Now that is a beauty because it's the round stone, but then they square off the halo, split the shank, put the diamond. This is my favorite part, is the diamonds in the profile. Remember, they were bezel and pave diamonds in the profile of that ring. Solid 18 karat gold. Gorgeous pick up there. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. And our last one left is the oval right here, the 83 pointer with the 58 points in diamonds. So that would be left at $16.99, but probably not for long. Big aqua coming up. We've got a beauty with our 858. And then we even have a gorgeous tanzanite that's going to be very impressive. Wait till you see this round, 12 carats plus. Just for those of you that want an incredible example of tanzanite before they're gone, here it is. It's item number 11222456. Yes, please. 12 karat Portuguese cut round, and it's got the massive diamonds on the sides. Very special piece here. 11222456 is your item number, and it's a 1206 round. And don't forget, we still have the speen from earlier, the speen in platinum, that Asher cut pendant in the platinum setting. We did have one conch pearl ring, Paraíba here in the blue greens as well for $79.99 if you wanted the carat and a half. Plus our conch pearl necklaces by request, those are also here, so you can grab those if you'd like. But let's talk about this tansy, because when it comes to value, we are the leader, and yes, we have the literal best. So don't let everyone else tell you they got the best, and you can see it with your own eyes. If it's a lighter color, it's not the best quality in the world. Granted, I think what people need to start saying out there is it's the best I have a capability of giving you, because most people just do not have access to the Blue Wing Block Ds that we do. That is why it is, look at that word right there, that's important, our exclusive. Nobody else has it in the world. This is the literal best that's ever come out of that mine, which by the way is dwindling down. We probably don't have that many years left of overall blue or overall tanzanite mining. Forget where it came from and which part specifically of the blocks. It's actually, this is the best in the world, but we're looking at, it could be mined out in a matter of years. So it's not like we have a long runway here to get you any tanzanite whatsoever, which by the way, then when we reach that extinction point on the stone at large, well, all of your material, yes, even the light material would go up, but think of how high value it would be to have something as sparkling and bright as a 12 karat 06 Museum Reserve round Blue Wing Black D. And with a carat 14 in diamonds where there are only 6 of them, and that means that 19 pointers each in your round brilliance right here. 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. Almost a fifth of a carat on each quote unquote accent diamond. That's impressive as well. Not to mention, I think it would look so lovely with a little Wonder Ring action on the sides. How pretty would that be? Adding a little V-shaped white diamond Wonder Ring, or your yellow diamonds, or your pink diamond Wonder Rings, they would all work. And yet it's that right shape that it would really nestle nicely between the Wonder Rings. So just an option for you. Here's what we're gonna do. One big value coming your way. Not even close to $17,999. This does have to stack up a little higher than some of its counterparts because it's got colossal diamonds on the side, right? That's not, even if you see a carat in diamonds, or let's say you have a carat 14. If there were 114 individual diamonds in the next mounting, well, they're 1-pointers. There's a vast difference between 1-point diamonds and 19-point diamonds. Those are very close to what people are wearing on average in engagement rings across the country. So it's very different when you get 19 pointers times 6 of them, and that upgrades your value in a big way. Yet this one, not going to stop us from giving you a value. First caller takes it. It's on clearance today because it's got to go, and that means a bigger than $10,000 savings. No, it's not $79.99 to take it. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than that. So do feel free. One of a kind, of course. Always like to let you know so you don't miss out. But it's not $79 and $69.99, still too much. We're going to make it a lot better than that. And this is one of, you saw it on the hand, popping with the colors. It's neons, sure. The blues are taking over. Purple's secondary. Reds are coming all the way through, but there is something dazzling, quite dazzling, about the Portuguese cut round, especially with that color. The trichroism playing all the way through, and it's not even $69.99. First caller takes it, $5,999 on that 1206 round. Don't forget, we have the 3-carat yellow diamond that is here. If you want a slightly smaller stone, we have the 9-carat 55 in a cushion cut coming up. And that's actually where, because it doesn't have as large a diamond individually, look at this. I tell you this all the time, but I never get to show you. I'm always telling you that rounds and square cushions have a very similar type of sparkle to them, because cushion cuts wouldn't normally, but the square cushion is like having a round with a corner, right? So, by the way, that 9-carat looks bigger. Anyone else agree? I think that 9-carat 55 on the left looks bigger than the 1206 on the right. Anyone else agree? What if we just bring you the side-by-side comparison, because actually this stone has more diamond weight around it. I think it's a bit darker, which this is Museum Reserve, so what's it doing? What does that mean if this is also, sure, Museum Reserve plus plus, maybe a little extra reserve? That is really impressive. 112-6178, we might as well sell it. Might as well. So I just had a 12-carat 06 for, well, $59.99. I think this color, again, I'll continue to compare them because I do believe that is a darker color on the left side. It is a $955. We're going to go with it. I know it looks bigger than the round. I completely agree. It definitely has a tick up in color saturation. The reds are still there. And then it's got more diamond weight. Remember the last one was 114? We're going to go way up. Up, 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 up. Not 114, not 1.5. This gives you 152 in diamond weight, including the pave sides, which are wider, supporting the size of the centerpiece, which is also a big halo in diamonds. I mean, white, yellow, rose. I'm going to let you choose. You know what I'll do? I'll put it on the auction block. This is going to be fun. Because technically speaking, this should be even more. The last one I ended up getting down to $59.99. This looks bigger, so this is going to be a great bonus because I think a lot of us would buy the biggest stone in the world if it was a matter of same price. But because the bigger stones get bigger price tags, I think it's nice when we come across a stone like this one that has a 955 size. Don't get me wrong, that's still a big size, but it's not going to give you the look of, because it looks bigger than the 12 karat. We saw that side by side. It was a direct comparison. So this means that if $59.99 is still a little too steep for you, or you just want to go to that extra level of saturation in neon like this is giving, great news. You got a great value coming along because I'm going to put it on the auction block and I should be getting $59.99 straight away, like same price. We are going to do better because I think the reason that round is here is probably a lot of you at this point just want to see what I can do on the cushion cut and get that little bit extra color saturation level. Go higher with the reds, go what looks bigger than the 12 karat, right? So if you can handle it, and I think you can because I'm going to show it on the hand next and you'll see how it doesn't, because it's a square cushion, it doesn't create this gigantic ring that nobody can wear. It's really nicely balanced on the hand, and this is how it looks. Well, if we don't want to do $59, I could go $5,500 to get it started. And you know what? $10 increments. Changing the gold if you want to. The last one we couldn't, this one we can. You've got a bigger diamond weight overall. It's really beautifully sitting on the hand in such a nice way where, yes, I have a longer finger, but I honestly, look at that. You've still got plenty of room here between one knuckle and the other. And it's far too big for me, but I'm holding it right where it's going to sit on you so you can see it there balanced. What about 50? Okay, skip 54. What about $5,000 to open? 5,000. Let's get the reserve, the super elite, extra reds, extra special color. How about $4,500? Now we're talking. Look at that stone. And you know what I think is the best thing about this one? The last one, beautiful, all by itself, but there's that little bit of where the middle has a little lighter color to it. Not a window per se, but a little lighter color through the core middle where it gets a little deeper on the outskirts. Let's compare with this one, where it is consistent all the way from the very outside edge to the very center. It never wanes in the color. 4,500 we do not have. Oh my. Again, I think yes, gives you a bigger look, doesn't it? Gives you a bigger look than the 12 karat. I can show them to you even on the hand side by side. We can continue to use the round as a comparison. The round was $59.99 because again, you do have a 12 karat of 6, but this one has a bigger look than the 12 karat of 6. It does. And you know what? I know we're verifying on the open. I heard verifying open. You know what? I'll tell you what. We'll go even lower. I want to get a lot of people in. If we're going to do an auction on a Saturday, let's at least make sure that we can give a lot of people the opportunity to own the Blue Wing Block D of a lifetime and not have to spend 45 or 44 or 43. Now we're talking. This, I don't know if anyone's bothered to think about the per carat yet, but when there's a carat 52 in diamonds and you're getting this opulent color that we just had it next to this round, the round is stunning. No doubt about it, it's museum reserve. But when you get a stone that actually goes and gives you a higher level look, even better, right? 4,300 not gonna be. Take a look at this on the hand again, and I'll leave the round on my index finger for comparison here. Might as well, just to see the difference where I really do think, I mean, look at that color. It is a step up. It is. And this one's $59.99, and this one we're waiting for 43. You know what? How about 42? How about 41? This one's 6,000. It's still available. This one's got even more diamond weight overall, and yet it's the 955 that's looking even larger than the round. So this is the one we're auctioning off right now, and it's not going to be $4,100 to start. Let's go wild. Wild with a blue wing. It's the best material out there, and don't let anyone else tell you they've got the best unless it says TVON behind them, because nobody else has blue wing. And shame on those folks that don't know, because if they're in the trade and they're in the industry, trust me, they know about TVON. Everybody's trying to just play catch up. Everyone's trying to do what we do, but nobody can. And it starts with the quality. Here's what I'll do. $4,000, let's go. $4,000 to start. And keep in mind, if we ignore the diamonds, that's $418 a carat. Nobody is doing that, even on the Block C. The light material, the lavenders, the lilacs, the very washed out pale that is still, think about it, still one mine. It's only one mine in the world. But you have got a chance here to own an unprecedented value. And do we have the open at $4,000? We've got it. Thank you so much. You know what that means, right? It's going to sell. There's not an opportunity to bring it back on a future show. We see that value. We recognize that value. We have the open at $4,000. The 12 karat is still an option. But this, to me, gives you a bigger look, a better color, a bigger diamond weight, and it's far less. It's $2,000 less right now. Now, what can you do with $2,000? Well, $2,000 saved, I look at it this way and I think I'm not alone. I bet you a lot of us are saying, I'm buying more jewelry. If I'm going to save $2,000 on an incredible ring, I want more of that. I want more where that came from. I'm going to get myself more jewelry. I'll get myself a Paraiba. I'll get myself maybe a smaller tanzanite. I'll get myself a ruby, whatever it is you want. But this is your chance to pick it up, because we're at 4,000. And we'll see who's got our open here. I heard open. So we have 4,000. It is going to sell. Can't have the option of bringing it back on a future day, because it's going to find its home here and now. So it's only $10 increments, though. We're not asking for $100 or $1,000 increments. We're asking for $10. So here's what I'll do. We'll give it a quick lock. All right, we'll give it a quick lock. Just got started. Just got the open. And now we're giving it a 2-minute clock until we sell it. Remember, you get the chance to change the gold color. If you're not a big fan of the white gold, or maybe you already have a tanzanite and white gold and you want to try something different, you can go ahead and choose yellow gold or rose gold if you'd like to. It is the same price to you. There's no extra that you're going to pay for us to go through all that process of putting that piece in another mounting, right? Or sizing it for you, or shipping it to your doorstep, or, my goodness, there's no tax if you live outside this California state that we're in. So that's the idea. That is even more value. Don't you hate when you go, oh, well, I got a great price on something, and then you go to check out and you're like, well, there's an additional $200 for shipping, there's an additional, tax is going to be another, I don't know, out here it'd be $400 extra in tax. So if you're looking at all those, you know that whatever price you see is not really what you pay, here it actually is, right? There's no extra accrued charges, right? So that does, on a more exotic, important piece, that means something. That's a lot of extra savings you have just based on where you're shopping. So we're going to give it a final 2-minute clock, and that just means you need to be dialed in on our phone lines before our clock hits 0. There is a delay. So remember, with the phone lines and the broadcast, so it adds up to about 60 seconds. That's why we give you 2 minutes, but it means you want to dial on the front side of that clock so you don't get left out. Take a look at it one last time. This is amazing. And right now it's at $418 a carat. That's if you're paying nothing for the mounting, nothing for the gold, nothing for the diamonds. There's a carat 52 in diamond weight here, and we've got now 1:52 left. So here's your last call, and that's it. It's going to go. So do we know who's got our open? I don't know yet, because I'm not sure if that's even an operator here in studio or if it's across the country. I'm not sure. But here we go. Final call, 1:40. That's it. Here's what it looks like on the hand again. You got a last call. It's time to dial, and you've got a money-back guarantee. That's maybe the best part of all to remember, is that after all is said and done, if you're thinking, well, that just seems like a great value, but is it? It really is. And if it takes getting it home and seeing it in person and being wowed by the Blue Wing Block D material that maybe you don't have as of yet, maybe you're newer to our show, maybe you've been looking at tanzanite elsewhere going, well, it's a really pretty stone and I really want it, but I'm not sure. This is your moment. This should be a sign from the universe here. There's a major value, better than what you would pay. Tell me something. Why would you go pay more? Why would you pay more per carat for a lesser quality? I get it if there was a better quality out there, but there is not. Even if somebody was giving you $1 a carat, I'm not sure if it's worth spending less to get a lesser quality. I think that jewelry is the kind that we don't always buy and replace over and over and over and over. Hopefully you don't need to, because that's the beauty of going straight to the top from the beginning. There's no way to upgrade. Years from now, you can't really find an upgrade. So we're at 4. Anybody else want to verify on this one? Allison, are you on this one? Anybody verifying? Tim, are you verifying on this one? Tim, I'm loving the hat. I gotta say, I'm trying to see all the cool things on, I'm loving the hat. At 1 o'clock today, I'm gonna be changing into my hat to get into my mode. Let's see, 10 seconds remaining. 4,000, do we have 4,010? Yes or no? Yeah. Or do we have what? Or 41, wait a minute. Do we have 40, does anyone want to go like a power bid? 41, 42, tell me it's worth it. It's worth it. What do we got? Talk to me. You got 4,010 or 41, 42? Tell me you got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Well done, that is out of here. And then I'm going to show you an opal. Look at this one. Ooh, look at this. Is that going to look even better in person? The answer is yes, it will. Heck yeah. It's going to look a lot better. How does a stone get to looking better than that? Well, these are pretty bright lights. Opals don't need bright lights. They don't like bright lights. Here we are with 1126061. Thank you so much on that blue-winged block D. Enjoy it. Let's zoom back just a touch because I feel like we got a little more of that platinum to look at. Platinum setting, 234. Great quality, isn't it? It's a stunning stone. 234 is the black opal size. Baguettes and rounds. Got a couple of different options, but mostly baguettes at 67. What, 67? Looks like more than that, doesn't it? Totally does. We'll go with it. 67 points in diamonds minimum. Look at that. There's no way. Look how beautiful the baguettes are. They're huge. And then it's like a ribbon of rounds, a double ribbon that goes right down the middle. Look at that stunning piece. Can I show you on the hand? Because I think it's actually going to be a little bit better. It's always a better view. Yeah, I'm gonna actually, you know what we can do is probably iris down when we're up close to a little bit and see if we can show you all of that beautiful color. I wish you could see what I just saw when I picked it up, put it on the hand, because again, for a brief moment, it's out all the spotlights and it just is incredible. It really is. Truly is. And a solid platinum piece that's got a support system big enough to hold a 2-carat 34 opal that's gonna look a lot bigger than that. Reds are there. Let's go down the color checklist because it's all happening. Forget reds. It's like hot pinky red fuchsia. It's like lava. It's like lava bubbling up from a volcanic eruption. I mean, that's what it looks like. And then you got purples and blues, and yeah, it's all natural through and through. Oh, look, you even get to see that through the inside. You get to see that it's a natural, all solid. Boy, just as pretty from the inside as it is from the outside, isn't it? That's such a good quality, right? Isn't it nice to get all that color through and through? You know, it's natural, lightning ridge material. Best color out there. We'll even flip it around so you can see if we can find a couple of different colors or patterns coming through. Just amazing, isn't it? And again, same thing. I just love that you can look through and see that, yeah, I've got a natural, no doublets, no triplets here. It's just all about the best of the best. And it's supposed to be $79.99, but it's one of my museum meltdown pieces, so we get to either sell the museum piece at a discount or melt it on down and reuse the metal. But that is stunning. Stunning. Stunning? Stunning. Well, it's like again, jewelry can be like that presence in your life where it feels like it feels like happiness. That's what people say all the time. Money doesn't buy happiness. And you know what? I get what they mean because the best things in life are free. That is true, right? Best things. But when it comes to what can, as women who love jewelry and who love exotics, jewelry can make you really happy. And it's that daily where we know that those pieces we look down on and feel pride of ownership, pride of our shopping prowess, knowing where to go to find great museum pieces that don't exist most places. This is it. Take a look at it. It's not 79, 69, 59, 49, even 39. And I know we did. Thank you for irising down. I wish we could see the beauty of the stone. I'm going to flip it around again here because there's just so much to look at here. I wish we could see all the true beauty that it delivers. I know just on TV it's tough, right? So again, take my word for it, it really is even better in person, and yet it's not even going to be $3,000. We're taking it there. $29.99 first caller on that opal, and you're probably getting a few more diamonds than 67 points, but again, it's the movement, it's play of color. And yes, it does play. It plays, and it plays, and it really is. It's a stone that goes with everything, and it's this month's birthstone too. So happy birthday, October babies. You know what else is pretty cool? Remember how quickly the bicolor zoisite went out the door? We have a bicolor tourmaline on the air today. Oh, and it's got a museum meltdown price tag too. Look at that. Play of color again, except not technically so. It's just two colors that in a tourmaline look fabulous. All right, so we'll see that too. $29.99 in the opal. Thank you again on the tanzanite. Congrats on that one. Padmarasha's here if you're curious. I actually have a couple of other opals too. Take a look at this. If you like a little bit lighter color, look at this. This is 581 actually. Let me just move that one aside and bring this one in. Ooh, what if this one is even less? I want to move some opals. It's October after all, and we're looking at some of our best. It's 112-60-60. It's also Lightning Ridge, Australian, black opal. But now, it's not as much of a blue base. It's got a little bit like indeterminate base color because you just see all the rainbow colors together. And what I didn't see a lot of, at least on camera, was the yellow. They're there. But this one has a lot of those yellows, reds, oranges, greens, blues, purples, the full-on rainbow effect. 581 is the size, so it's even larger than the last. The last one was 2 carats, 34. This is a 581. The diamond weight is larger. It's 1.08 carats. Okay, here we go. So bigger stone by more than double. Larger diamond weight by almost double. And now we're talking about a price. Did I say it was going to be lower? Yeah, because I want to move some opals. I just know how much we love this. Still natural material through and through. Look, still double-sided. You can see from the inside it's got all those same colors. And it's in a platinum setting. Uh-oh, we've now upgraded the metal as well. No, the last one was platinum too. Never mind. So we've got the platinum, bigger diamond weight, bigger stone weight, and major value. Major value. Anybody like it? I already told you I gave it away. I gave away the surprise because I'm not very good with surprises because I get excited. And I like surprises. And I like to, I'd rather give surprises than be surprised. So here we are. I would be surprised if this sticks around because it's less than $29.99, which is our last one. So here's where we can make it even better, even more affordable. But you got to call fast, and it's October's birthstone, one of 2. Remember, tourmaline also is, so we've got options for you October babies out there. But to get a 581 with a 108, you're still getting the baguettes and the rounds together here, so you've got a dueling setting here with 2 great qualities of diamonds, but 2 great cuts of diamonds, all great quality all through and through. And it's not 29. Let's see if we see it on the hand here. It's bigger. It really is. It's a bigger wow factor than we even saw in the last one. Take a look at that on the hand. We've got that bright, again, beautiful yellows and oranges. I said we'd go less. I'm going to go less. It's not $28.99. We're going to move some opals, some big ones at that. And it's still, if you're thinking, but that one even looks better, it's still going to look even better than you can see on TV. On TV, we cannot show you all the beauty of the stone. It just doesn't work that way. It's something you've got to expect to be even more wowed and blown away when you see it at home in person. But what you really want from an opal is you want to be able to check all the colors, and you've got it here. And why is this here at $28.99? Shall we try $2,799? Should we try $2,777? Even better, even lower. Come on in, it's gonna go. It's in platinum with diamonds, and it's got, I love the baguettes at the compass points. That's the north, east, south, and west, and then the rounds fill it in. So it's still like a double halo, but then you get a little bit more of that geometric style of those tapered baguettes on the sides. Not even $2,700. Let's blow it out for $2,699 only. That's gonna go very quickly, I have a feeling. $26.99 on a 581. In that really cool opal. It's just got everything going on. Just beautiful, right? Every color is there. Okay, we're on our way. Okay, let's get to it. Do you realize we're more than halfway through the show already? We only have an hour and 20 minutes left, so not a lot of time. And we have a big aqua. Look at that aqua. I'm still excited about that aqua. If anybody would like it, I know we had a great emerald cut. It's gone. And we do have a blue zircon to show you, one of our more popular stones of late. Mandarin garnets coming up. Tanzanite earrings are here. Cornflower blue sapphire, yellow diamonds. It's all here. We just need to also know your request. I don't know why that's here, though. You guys have surprised me now. So here we go. Let's just look at this one really quickly here. It's a special pair of earrings. I'm going to make it really quick. We only have a couple left. So the problem is that it's last call. And we actually get to see something we don't get very often, which is a yellow gold setting. Ooh. Woo, for the round tanzanite earrings, and we can iris back up here. And although tanzanites are also a stone that benefits from a lower lighting because it is neon, so that's the essence of a really good blue wing block D like we're seeing right here, right now, and this one needs a little help. So 112-5359 is your item number. This is a great earring. It's a beautiful gifting idea as well because I'm going to make sure they're affordable, and yet earrings are easy to give because we all know who does and doesn't have their ears pierced. And you're going to choose a gold color. So we have all three to choose from. Yellow gold, which is a little bit more unique to see here on the air, but it's nice. And you're getting a good idea here of how rich the tanzanites look in the yellow gold, but also you have white gold and rose gold as an option too. And call us on our 12 karat tanzanite and our opals that are here, but we got to get to some super affordable because I promised you today there was going to be plenty of affordable, and it's happening right now on a blue wing block D. So again, the big issue is if you're shopping tanzanite elsewhere and you're paying more for a lesser quality, that's a no-no. But also, it's the bigger issue of if you're already loving the blue wing block Ds that you have and you're now looking to build that wardrobe, the pendants, the earrings, the bracelets, what have you, if you do want to match to your ring, you're going to need to shop blue wing block Ds. And that's the thing. They're only here, and they're here for a limited time because we're almost sold out of each and every one of them. So this is your chance to own something special. 26 points is your diamond halo. Those are still VS diamonds wrapping around your round. The round is, of course, there's something special about the round in that they're brilliant, right? This is a stone known for neon and depth of color and red flashes. But if you can get the bright and beautiful, I think especially in an earring where lots of people are sometimes further away from our earrings, so we need our earrings to be a little more impactful. And I think that's what the round does oh so well, is it gives you that brightness that immediately draws everybody's eye in. So, and then of course they're looking at your beautiful face anyways, so to see a gorgeous earring is the first thing that people see. I really do believe that. When it comes to jewelry, usually the earring is first, even before pendants. I mean, think about it in your own life. When you see somebody else, I do this in my own life. I'm always looking at other people's jewelry for obvious reasons. And, you know, being that I'm such a fan of it myself, but also being in the industry. And I'm always admiring everyone's jewelry. And yet, and how people style their jewelry, I think, is also really fun to look at. But the thing is that earrings are what you notice first. And so it's really important, I think, to invest in a great earring, especially one with maybe a little more personality than even just a basic, right? Diamond studs are wonderful, but there is a whole world of exotics and they work well, and you get the blues and the purples and the reds of this tanzanite. And we only have a couple pairs left, truly. So this is going to be an urgent time to jump in when they are not even going to be $19.99. Let me show you here with the ruler what kind of diameter they're going to give overall. Then you're going to choose your gold color. It is a centered post and butterfly backing. They are 3/8 of an inch in total diameter there. So that's really important to remember. This is not a teeny tiny earring. There's your centered post. They're going to fly. Take a look at them on as well. I got one just held up to the ear here so you can see what they look like from a distance away, how beautiful and bright they are. And they're not going to be $9.99. How incredible already. We're going extra, extra, extra low here on some fabulous, fabulous ideas. And if you need blue wing, or you maybe somebody in your life has been admiring your blue wing jewelry that you have, and you want to treat them this holiday season or this big birthday or whatever the occasion may be, that's the thing. Jewelry is always appropriate too. It's always so well received. It's such a lavish gift to give to yourself or receive from somebody else, and yet look at that round. Stunning, isn't it? Let's go back to our wheel, take a close-up look. They're not $9.99. They're not $8.88. This is unheard of. Blue wing block Ds, and they're a carat at least. We say minimum because we guarantee you to get at least a ½ carat per earring. You very, very well may get bigger. You very well may get more carat weight, and that's just an extra bonus. Oh, you got to get these. And isn't it true? There's always a premium on a round. Where's the premium price tag? You're not paying a premium for these rounds in that earring. In your choice of gold, it's as simple as just take what you already have that you love that you're matching it to, match the gold. We're doing all three gold colors for you. So it's easy, it's simple, it's affordable as long as you get in quickly here, because obviously they're not going to last. They're not even $799. This could be a $777 top of the hour special, but no, we're not at the top of the hour. But that's because we can't have a lot of spotlight on these. We only have a few left to go. That's when they're gone. When they're gone, if you're thinking, well, so what's the big deal? I wait a little longer and I buy them months from now. But there's no more blue wing. So that sets us up with two problems. Number one, you're not getting the value. Number two, anything else you were to buy anywhere else on the planet, you're going to be buying a lower quality, and I bet you you're going to be spending more, especially if you're looking to get gold and VS diamonds. So let's help you. Let's not even make them $777. The very first callers. There's only, again, a couple pairs left. That's it. And we're giving away jewelry today. Happy Saturday. Happy October. Let's move it along here. And you know what? $6.99. That's it while they last. $699. I think 60 seconds will do it on those earrings. Don't expect those to be around for much longer than that. When you've got a value like that in that earring with the matching pair of the rounds, they are stunning. So it's our very last call. We've already got 2 pairs gone. It means 2 pairs are remaining. That's it in the rounds. I had the ovals the other day. They sold out. This is a little bit more substance than even the oval because the rounds are just so much tougher to get. There's so much waste when you cut a round. We know that. That's really cool. So final call, 35 seconds, and Blue Wing, Block D, that price, 30 seconds. I'm wearing a 3-carat 01 yellow diamond, by the way, that we have a new discount on. We've had it for $20,000. It's got a carat 30 in diamonds around it, and it is still here. Now, nobody's asked about the lower reduced price that is here today. So just to mention, just a reminder, if you weren't with me earlier, that is the diamond ring that I am wearing. So if you've been wondering what that is or what the occasion was, it's not my ring. It's a ring that's available that we showed you earlier today, and we've got a new discounted price that is coming your way, and it is very exciting. So we will have that on the way for you. There we go. Look at that. It had a little water spot on it, so I just realized up close it had a little water spot. So forgive me if you saw that earlier and that was keeping you back. It's all cleaned up and ready to go now. So new discount on that 302, and it's a significant discount. All right, last call on the earrings. I guess those are here. Let's keep on moving. We've got a blue zircon to show you, and it's coming up right now. And then do get requests in too, because I would love your requests. We need to get those in because we've shown you a lot of jewelry already. Still got some time. Look at this. Wow. That's the hot stone. Like sizzle hot. It's the hot stone everybody wants right now. It has been taking our collection and our viewership by storm, and it is a brand new blue zircon today, 112-5891. Keep calling on the tanzanite earrings. We have them for you. They're so good. They're so lovely. You got to take them. But here we are with a blue zircon, and it's a 410, so it's got a mighty size to it. You're going to go ahead and choose your gold color, so don't feel like you have to leave it in the white gold. It's got this French fleur-de-lis style. I love that little fleur-de-lis, right? Just feels like you can almost hear La Vie en Rose playing via piano in the background, or maybe a little, I don't know, little jazz version, something like that. It is so beautiful. And then the diamond weight, filling in all the pave, that's 46 points in diamonds. Now, blue zircon, very important stone, completely mined out. Lovely electric blue colors, and 46 is actually the diamond weight, 46 points. So the triple fleur-de-lis that leads up to the halo, diamonds down the sides as well, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It's your option. Now, we're ready. We've got about an hour and 15 minutes left, so we are really limited on time here today. Hope you're having a great Saturday. It's so lovely. Saturdays are made better by sparkle, if you ask me. Every day is made better by sparkle, and this stone provides it better than most stones are capable of. Even diamonds, yes, this is double refractive. Diamonds are lovely, but they're singly refractive. So even those bright, high-power diamonds that give you great clarity and great all that flash and fire, well, they're still only capable of so much because they are singly refractive. This is a double refractive stone, which is why it gives you a whole different sparkle factor. And you see it here, right? You're seeing it. The double refraction is what makes it, on top of those bright electric blue colors you're getting, plus great diamond weight, simple enough and elegant enough to wear it every day. I don't think this is taking it to that ultimate high, like high-end dressy level. It's on the hand. And it's white, yellow, or rose gold. You get to decide. But see that pop? It does not have a blue like anything else. So unless you already have a blue zircon, you don't have a color like this in your collection. Look at that. Everyone's going to think it's a blue diamond or like a turquoisey blue diamond, right? It's stunning. Exactly. Well, Tony, it could be done in piano. Tony would rather hear La Vie en Rose in accordion. See, I am obsessed with live piano. I love piano music. I just love it. I just, there's something about it. I'll take it over saxophones and jazz all day. I don't know. I just love it. I don't know. It's just my thing. I love it. I love a good piano instrumental. But this is definitely, it's given something jazzy, right? It's given definite, it's a whole vibe. This great stone is just lit up from within. I'm going to blow it out. It's got a $39.99 price tag. I'm done with that. It's true. It would be accordion. That the traditional way. I'm talking the remix. Let's do this. It's not going to be $39. It's not. I'm going to put it on the auction block, and we've got about 10 minutes left till the top of the hour. And by the way, the top of the hour is going to be Mandarin Garnet coming out. Getting ready for that. It's not $39. Nope. I've been doing, what did we do on the tanzanite? We got that way low via the auction. We're going to do it again. Let's try it right now. Let's bring you some value. Not $3,000 to open, not $2,500 to open. It's a $410. It's a big time stone, and there's something just, you got to try a zircon. I'll never forget the first time I saw my first Cambodian blue zircon. It was 2004, and I just completely was mesmerized. I still am. That's the thing. I've seen literally thousands of them now, and I am just still, it's ever mesmerizing. It just kind of takes your breath away to see that stone do what it does. It's not going to be $2,000 to start either. Why not? We did this on the tanzanite. We had to go really, really low to just get it started. Then we got, we got our auction going. We're going to see if we can't do it again here with a very, very special gem, and it's not going to be $2,000 to start either. 19, 18, 17, 1600. Let's get everybody in. Blue zircons are very popular right now. We're all looking for them. We're all asking for them. Well, we know what happens when they get into the big sizes. It gets pricey. Plus, we started the show with that blue zircon necklace. I know a lot of you missed out on that necklace. Well, we'll have necklaces. I'm sure we'll have some still to come in the future. Let's get you the ring. Let's get you the big, powerful stone in a ring now. Then we can always get you the necklace later, and let's make this better than $1,600. Let's start at $1,500. Instead, Jess, were you picking up something back there? Oh, very nice. She'll love those. Oh, thank you so. Yeah. Sure, I'll bring them right up. For those of you loving earrings today, I do have some Burma rubies that feel very similar to the tanzanites. So let's bring those out really quickly. No open on this one anyways, so that's okay. We'll show the rubies right now, and we'll get to it. This is going to be our ruby earring stud. It is going to be the oval instead of the round. Other than that, it's pretty much the same kind of feel here. It's got, oh my, what's happening? Are these $10,000 earrings? Because that is a 114 total weight ruby. Wait till you see the second one, because it couldn't possibly match, right? That's a high-end museum caliber. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? This is not, is this real life? Because rubies they're not supposed to look like this. They're supposed to be like burgundy color and opaque and from someplace, in like, usually we see most rubies these days are from different African sources like Mozambique. This is Burma. Wowza. 112-1799 is the item number. What do you think? Were you thinking about the yellow diamond there? Yeah. Oh, really? How did I know that? I just felt like, did you tell them what we're going to do? You did not. Oh, you don't know what we're going to do. Oh, okay. So they want to see it again? Yellow diamond. What's that? We do have a discount on the 3-carat yellow diamond. We do. Allison says, I guess. I don't know. Do what you want to do. But here we go. Carat 14 private collection rubies. Okay. $4,999 earrings. I don't know for sure, but I don't feel, it's just a feeling I'm getting from you all today. I'm not sure if that's what you're in the mood for today. But the earring's gorgeous. And I can't show you something and tease you like that and say, it's $5,000, and y'all go, bummer. Let's make them affordable. Let's send them out. You know we were limited on the tanzanite earrings. Well, we're more limited on the rubies because I think we know why. We're looking at those stones, right? The stones are gleaming, they're bright, they're transparent. You're seeing, we could go ahead, if I had something small enough in print, we could put it behind the ruby and read it through the ruby because it's so transparent and clean. That is a huge tipping point when it comes to ruby quality. And rubies are, I know that if you're watching our show a lot, you're going, yeah, they all look like that. That's our show. Please take a gander at what rubies look like elsewhere because they're usually they wouldn't even resemble the same stone. If I put a typical ruby next to it side by side, you'd probably go, those aren't the same stone. They are just so above and beyond what we normally see in ruby quality. And you know what I'm going to do? Let's try something here. That's a $5,000 earring. They're rubies. I can't help the fact they're rubies. They're some of the most expensive gem quality material in the world. They go for $20,000 a carat typically. We're going to go less than that because I want to make sure that we had this value on the tanzanite earrings that was amazing, and they're still here. We had a pair to go, but there's still a couple pairs left. This is obviously a little bit higher end, carat 14. That means you're getting about almost 60 points in each earring, plus the 18 points in the diamonds. That's that one halo rounded. It's an oval shape. You can wear them east to west, north to south, or at an angle if you want. There's a post in the back with a butterfly backing as well. And yes, you're still going to choose your gold color. So if you would rather have white gold or rose gold, be our guest, you can do that. But it's not going to be 4,000 or 3,000 or 2,000. We're getting really close to the top of the hour, and I want to make sure they go. We only have an hour and 6 minutes left in our broadcast. So this is a great time to make requests, just like Kirsten just did. And she said, did you have ruby earrings? If you do, I want to see them. Here they are. They're not going to be 29, 2,000, 1,000, 999, 888, 777. I want somebody to own these earrings badly. And at $5,000, they're going to sit here with me and they'll go back and evolve. I'm taking the $5,000 pair of earrings to $699, and I'll make them the same price that the tanzanite earrings were a few minutes ago. And there are still tanzanite earrings here. So if you just want to say $699, I'll take them both. Do it. We'll get you both. You can still get the tanzanites, you can get the rubies, and you'd be spending less than $1,400 to do so. And that way, you could get a wardrobe of earrings in different colors, and yet you're spending $699. Top of the hour is 5 minutes away. Let's give these 60 seconds, and we will move. But that is, oh, and I got to try them on. You're probably wondering how big they are. So let me show you. They are meant to sit north to south, as most of the time you would wear an oval. My goodness, look at that. Wow, and here's the length as they're going to measure with the ruler. So we can show you that, and then we're going to go ahead and pop them on the ear for you. They are 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom with that diamond halo. I'm going to give you a look at them on the ear here as well. Let me know, operators, if you've got them. Oh, these are just too affordable. Rubies are not supposed to be affordable like that. Especially not when they're over a ½ carat and gleaming like they are. That is beautiful. So that's what they look like when they're north to south on the ear. You can obviously switch them up a little bit. I mean, even from this distance away, you can see the glow. You can see how bright and clean they are. You can see the transparency that I speak of. $699, back to the wheel we go. Why are they still here? Oh my goodness. If you're more comfortable spending $5,000, please don't. Please don't. I'm here to save you money. I'm here to give you great quality. I don't care how low I go. I'm here to move jewelry. See, I got the whole, it's like a double-edged sword. It's like you got to get what these stones should deserve. You got to tell people the quality you have, but it makes no sense that they're this affordable. But that's really where we get the value story going. It's a value story. Who says you can't own fine jewelry? This is a costume jewelry price. We know that. Look at what designers are getting for costume jewelry. Look at what non-designers are getting for costume jewelry. It's amazing because people are, you know, right now, I have a friend of mine, she runs a very big internet business that you've probably all seen because if you ever are on a social media platform of any kind, you've seen her ads completely inundate you with just, it's like, if you follow any kind of jewelry, you see the ads. And it's really what you call a demi-fine at best. But the big story with her jewelry, and she says, what I'm telling my consumer now to really sell my jewelry is that it's gold plated. And gold plating right now is costly because when gold is $2,700 an ounce, gold plating is costly. And everyone's losing their minds that, but it's real gold. It's a gold micron. It's a literal coating, like a dusting of gold. And you should see what kind of prices this jewelry gets, because it's still gold plated. Now, obviously, I don't even like to say that because I don't want you to think that these are gold plated. They're solid gold. That's what we do. And it's really important right now to separate the two because most of what you see, it still says gold. I mean, people can say, oh, it's gold when it's just a plating. This is through and through solid gold with VS diamonds, with incredible natural stones and all of that. So really something you can be proud to wear. It's just, it feels ferocious and fiery and fierce to get that red when red. I'm not a ruby fan. I've told you guys that many times before. I'm not typically a ruby fan, but then I see a stone like this. And usually they're far out of reach as far as price tag. I understand that. This is the beauty right now, is they're not. They're $6.99 to get a pair of earrings, and this is when I love rubies. I can be a total ruby hater, and I can be an absolute enthusiast, because it really comes down. Isn't that true with a lot of things? It comes down to quality. Like, I'm a car fanatic, but not really for the ordinary ones, like the ones that you see a dime a dozen. That's not really, I'm not necessarily enthused about those. I'll appreciate them, but where I get enthusiastic about automobiles is when they're different and unique and exotic and built with really cool materials and built with really strong, powerful engines and all that kind of stuff, right? That's when I think there's a big difference between what we enjoy and then what we really appreciate. And this is a stone to really fall in love with. By the way, just as a little recap on that zircon, just to kind of put a button on the zircon here, I'll move on from the rubies. Let me know if you're thinking about those, and then we'll talk about the zircon, which is 1125891. We just saw it prior to the ruby earrings. I just tried to get an open. I know we didn't spend a lot of time because I got that ruby request, but I thought what we'd do here is give you 1125891, give you the 410 another opportunity, maybe another minute or so. And I tried to get the $3,999 piece. I tried to start it at $1,500. We didn't get the open. So instead, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it only $14.99 to the very first caller. And if you want the ruby earrings, you can call us. And then we got a mandarin garnet for the top of the hour. And then I hope we'll get a lot of requests for our last hour, because I'm kind of out of jewelry today. So we obviously are never out of jewelry. It's just what I was slated to show you, I've shown you. So at this point, what I'd like to do is also get your requests in. That way you scurry back to the vault, bring you out exactly what you're looking for, and send that out to you. That sounds like a really good plan. And this one's only $1,499 to the very first caller who would like it. There's a great lavender sapphire here, by the way. There's a massive gold quartz pendant. There's some really cool padparashas and Congolese tourmalines and big tanzanite pendants. I mean, you just name it. You tell me what you need in your jewelry collection. What would you like to add on a Saturday when we're putting everything on sale, obviously? What is your need in jewelry, right? Some people say it's a want. I think that when values are this good on exotics and we don't skimp on quality, I think it becomes a need situation. I do. And I'm going to get you a real nice Savorite coming up. And then, yes, our top of the hour is going to be Mandarin. Last call, $14.99. Who's going to take the zircon? I'll try it on again. It's on the way. Here we go, on the hand. Little fleur-de-lis style on the sides. Ends up kind of looking like a triangle design leading up to the halo with the pave. The diamonds continue from there down the sides of the ring. 1 hour remaining. Oh my goodness. Allison, are you thinking about earrings or the ring? Got it. Tim, what are you thinking about over there? Perfect. What's that? On what? Got it. If I can give any assistance, let me know. I'm a jewelry cleaning expert. I do it up here every single day. And I do it with my own jewelry. Soap and water is what I recommend. If it's a durable enough gemstone, like a 7 or beyond, drop it into those solutions that you buy at the drugstore for like $5.99. They do a great job at getting into the nooks and crannies that sometimes we can't. Or just simply wash your hands with your jewelry on. It cleans it really nicely. But then sometimes if you need a more thorough cleaning, you need to get in the back of your jewelry. So soap and water, always the best way to go. Just really simple. Soap and water. We'll steam cleaning. You can use your ultrasonics as long as it's durable gem. All right, let me just also remind you, speaking of durable gems, the most durable gem in the world is actually a diamond. And it's a 3-carat 02 yellow. And I have it here. I showed it earlier at the nearing the beginning of the show. And I said, if you ever want a big diamond at a discount, we got one. And I know we've been doing some museum markdowns, but does it seem appropriate that we have a 3-carat 02 yellow diamond being marked down? Because to me, it doesn't seem quite right. It's item number 1125687. I will have the mandarin, but there have been so many questions about this yellow diamond ring that I've been wearing on my right hand, ring finger, and I thought, let's bring it out for you. And let's show you what we can do to make a 3-carat 01 natural yellow in a bright color, in a VS quality, in an 18 karat gold setting with a carat 30 of white diamonds around it. So it is $431 in total. And let's, as promised, discount it. That's what I'm doing. I'm discounting it. I'm discounting a yellow diamond that was here on our show for $19,999. I know it's not exactly the most affordable piece in the world, but it is a very important value. And we will get to our mandarin garnet and our tsavorite, and I'm really, 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 truly pleading with you for requests today. But this is the discount that's not a small discount either. Because we're already, you got to realize, I was telling you yesterday I was in a retail store. Yellow diamonds of this size were in 7-figure range when they were VS. Welcome to the show, by the way. Top of the hour is here. We're so glad you're with us. We only have a short amount of time left. We actually have 56.5 minutes. But who's counting? Me, because I have a very important game after this. But beyond that, this is where we've got a very important game here that's going on, because you win. We don't even have to finish the show and we know you win. You win always, because you get the quality, you get the value, you get the jewelry you want, you spend a fraction of what you would ever pay anywhere else, and that's how we roll. So instead of $19,999 on the 3-carat 01 yellow, that's the oval, so it looks bigger, right? It looks like a 4-carat all day because it's the oval shape. So there's that. Then you have this great diamond mounting, which is 18K. We went up to that 75% pure, two-tone gold, yellow and white. Let me show it on the hand. This will go. If you need help, like splitting payments, we can do that for you. Let's put it on 2 cards and get it right out to you. Let's ship it out on Monday. Then on Tuesday or Wednesday, you're wearing it. And then you get to decide after that if you want to keep it or not. You get to, now with pieces like this, when they come down to this value, here's my actual recommendation. If for any reason in particular you don't love it, don't give it back to us. Resell it. I would resell that thing in a heartbeat, because you would make money. I'm just saying. I mean, let's face it. It's a natural yellow diamond. We don't typically sell jewelry for investment purposes, but let's face it, it's an investment. It is. It's a wise one. And it's not going to be $19,000 at all. It's actually, we just took $1,000 off, and it's not $18,999. So I told you there was a discount. It's one of those great pieces. We know how many of you have craved the oval, wanted the bigger stones. You see the values we are able to put together on 1/2 carats and 1 carats and even 1.5. And now we're going to the largest size we have in a deluxe cut, in that brilliant cut, in that very special oval with the massive diamonds around it. And that's not going to be $18,999. We already took $1,000 off. This is the hottest stone going worldwide. This is the stone to own. And yes, in a wholesale world, not retail, wholesale, you would be getting the value of a lifetime by shopping it right now. It is, I can't believe I'm about to say this, it's $17,999. $17,999. $2,000 off of our lowest. And no way it stays here. I wish we had 5 of them. We'd sell all 5. We don't. We have 1. Now I have a heart shape that's about the same size. But I like this color better. I love this color. This is my favorite of our 3-caraters, and not that there are many, but that is the winner of all. Stunning $17,999. We just took $2,000 of savings off for you today. That's impressive. And look at that, the texture of the yellow gold right directly underneath it, the huge white diamonds. You have a money-back guarantee. There is nothing to lose except the opportunity to own it at this cost, because you know what? Someone's taking it today, and if it's not you, I'm telling you, it ain't coming back. So this would be the one and only opportunity to get it. It is the one and only opportunity to get it. It's $17,999. That is unheard of for a 3-carat. I'm in the diamond wholesale district every single day almost. And I'll tell you right now, value right there. One only, who's going to take it? 3 people talking about 1 ring, and we can't just divvy it up. It's going to be for 1 caller, and look how beautiful it is on the hand. Still can't get over this look on the hand. I mean, that's a big ring. And there is something to be said for it. This is why the ovals are so in demand right now all over the diamond world, white diamonds or otherwise, is because the ovals give you a bigger visual. They do. So that's going to look more like what a 4-carat. If a 3-carat cushion cut was right next to it, it would look half the size. That's because this 3-carat oval looks far bigger than a 3-carat. That's the beauty of it. And we're, Allison, if you'd like it, let me know. We got a couple people on your heels here, and we do have only one. And I know you were first thinking about it here. So this is it. This is the, it's the value that just, we could not be more proud of this. And like I said, we know we're not going to have the opportunity to bring too many 3-carat yellow diamonds in because we can't even bring the 1-carats in. Remember how we were talking about the 1-carats are wholesaling right now for $15,000 loose? The most recent trade show, which wrapped up 2 weeks ago, we saw 1-carat stones. If we're comparing apples to apples and giving you natural yellows, the 1-carat yellows were $15,000 on their own, by themselves, loose, not set. This is basically, it's the 1-carat price tag plus what you should pay for a great carat 30 mounting from just a manufacturing standpoint. So that's impressive. Get triple the size in a beautiful mounting with 431 total weight here. That is so impressive. And then we do have a Savorite and the Mandarin. I'm going to bring the Mandarin out. That was actually scheduled to be our top of the hour, but we had so many of you asking about this ring that I've been wearing all day. We decided to reveal the price tag, which honestly shouldn't even actually be revealed because we're so low here from a diamond standpoint that that's not something we should be publicizing because we really are just too low on that one. All right, so we're verifying on that one. We'll see who's got it. Now the Mandarin Garnet is next. This is our official top of the hour, coming out about 9 minutes late because we've got, again, so many people talking about that yellow diamond. Congrats in advance if you get it. Look how beautiful this is, though. This is going to be a wild one. We saw this mounting earlier, actually, with a Paraíba tourmaline, and it was very quick to go. It's one of our really heavy gold mountings that you'll really appreciate for those of you that want quality through and through your gold. That's where it starts. 1125732 is your item number here. It is a pear shape in the Mandarin Garnet. It is also 75 points on this stone, and then a combination of 2 ways to wear it. Kind of feels a little bit like the Wonder Ring with the point that it has on one side in pave work. Then you have the big individual burnished diamonds. You see there are multiple sizes there in the burnished diamonds, but they're set into the gold. So everything at surface level from the pave and the burnished diamonds will feel smooth. So if you don't like pieces that have a lot of prongage or are catching on things, or you're somebody who's getting into cold weather months where you got to put on gloves every day, these are the kind of pieces you still are able to wear because it's kind of, again, low and sits flush with the mounting. The only thing that's elevated is the stone itself in the center, which is just, again, still slightly elevated by those prongs. And 44 points is your diamond weight. And if it's a good enough mounting for Paraíba, well, that's why it makes sense with Mandarin as well, because here's another high-end, exceptional, rare stone that's also not seeing any stopping as far as prices per carat are going. So here we are looking at a Mandarin Garnet that's in a lot of gold weight. I'm going to try it on for you so you can see what it looks like on the hand. And then, of course, you are going to choose your metal color. So do you want white gold, yellow gold, or rose? That is up to you. 2 ways to wear this pear shape. I'll show you both. That obviously has a slight curve. This is not a straight across edge. It's got a slight curve. And then there's that slight little V chevron point on the other side. Here's how it looks if we put it on the other way. Take a look at that. That's a great looking stone there. And again, still bright as ever. Those bright yellow flashes you see, that's important as well. And then here we go, getting you a great value. It's top of the hour worthy. So that must mean there's something special happening with this price tag, right? Of course it does. But I don't think anybody saw this coming. It is not going to be this $1,999 top of the hour price. This is my last hour here. So we're going to really make sure this goes wild. White, yellow, or rose gold, you get to decide. What if we take a stone that I hear from so many people so often? They say, I would love to try that, but it's going to need to be the right price because I'm honestly not sure. A lot of people are not convinced because it's such a unique, bright color. Not everybody's sure that it's going to be something they're going to wear a lot, or you know, it's one of those that we don't always have in our wardrobe. Like, it's one thing to get a sapphire because you know you wear blues, or you know you like a pop of red. So red's a great accessory color for a handbag or a shoe or a ruby, right? Which, by the way, Vicki, we've got your ruby necklace coming up next, so stick around. But this is a stone that, let's face it, you might not be wearing head to toe as far as the bright orange color, but it's a great, just that pop of color. Neon, it's also super rare. This is just an exotic in every way, shape, and form. And yet you've got this great mounting heavy gold weight, bigger diamond weight, not even $19.99. This is top of the hour for you. And this is a way where I'd like to convince you, with a price tag that's so low, I'd like to convince you to try it. Add it to your collection, because here's what I've heard for years and years and years at a time is, once I tried mandarin, it's now my new favorite. Now I wear it all the time. Now it's the one that I can't stop getting compliments on, that everybody's noticing, that everybody's always asking about, that's a conversation piece, that's also a January birthstone, one of the rarest garnets in the world. But what if it was $999? What if it's just simple? Triple digits, $999, in a heavier gold mounting with a lot of diamond weight and a bright, clean stone? How about that? Or since it's Saturday and we're about to wrap up the show in 45 minutes, what if it goes even lower, because I really wanted to get in that price range where, yes, we can all try it. We can see what it's all about. We can try it and enjoy it. And then again, remember, you still have that money back guarantee. So that's the beauty of it. And yet it's not going to be $9.99. Uh-oh. Well, here she goes again. This is where low going low. Simple as that. We're going extra low on this one for you. Try it out, experiment, see what it's all about. Maybe you already have one, but it's a bigger stone. Maybe you have one, it's a different cut. This is the way to try it, gift it, collect it, whatever you want to do. But it's not going to be $999. It's not $888. We're getting to an extreme low here. And yes, this is a heavy mounting, not a lightweight mounting. You might just see a price like that. You kind of have to assume usually that's going to be one of the lighter mountings. We're busy on the phone lines already. And it's not going to be $888 or $799. This is where it's getting really wild. I wanted to put together something when we've had a lot of exotics. We came off a big yellow diamond. Want to show you and prove to you that this is still a very affordable day, where it doesn't matter how rare or how exotic or how specialty the stone is that we're bringing in the center, I'm still going to make it affordable. And this is a perfect example of that, because it's not even $799 or $777. How about that? Let's go even lower for you. And that way, truly, you can experience what a lot of other people have before you, which is once you try or add a mandarin to your collection, it tends to be a favorite and beloved. And it's not even $777. Our phone lines are going to be lit, but this is the problem. Quantity, whoa, look at this. It's doing that rare thing that we don't see very often, where it's actually casting a bright orange neon glow onto the wheel. Well, that should tell you something right there. And it's not going to be $777. Maybe you get one for yourself, right? As a little treat moment, a treat. We're all starting to think about holidays, but this is fine jewelry. It's, you know what you love, you know what's your style, you know what you don't yet have in your collection that you want to have. These are the collectibles you need to get. And instead of $777, I'll go even lower. This is unheard of. And then we have a ruby necklace that's also going to be very affordable. So what can I tell you? We're making the world's most exotic stones really stinking affordable. And it's not $700 either. I'll make it $699 while it lasts. And that's it. A super special moment to get a major mandarin garnet, one that is highly collectible. And it's only going to be $699. So 60 seconds, I think, will do it on that one. We got to move. Obviously, we got a lot to show you. We do have a Savarite garnet. We have a big aqua. We have great cornflower blues. I'm needing your request. Vicki, your request is next, and then we'll need everybody else's requests. Anything you want to see today, it's go time. And why not today? You're here. Let's do it. Let's bring out exactly what you want to see. You could give us a category. You could give us a price point. You could give us a specific item number with a specific piece, and we'll bring it out. But in 30 seconds, it's all gone. Poof, just like that. Why is that here? $699. Okay, Ruby lovers. I have a feeling, it's just a hunch, that maybe this is coming out because of what I did on those fabulous ruby earrings. And you're looking at it as a ruby day. Well, I've got a necklace coming up next. This one looks very, very, very special. And it's going to be a ruby station style total necklace. Oh yeah, you're gonna love this. This is a good, you know, it's a request, but that doesn't mean just our requester can get it. Oh my goodness, what a day. What a day. 112-3288. Oh, look at this. Now, you will see it up close because this round ruby has the same clarity and liveliness we were seeing in the ruby earrings before it. It's 112-3288, and it's a 40-point minimum round. It's the round ruby. Rubies have a specific way they grow. Their crystal grows a little differently. We call, and I know this sounds odd, but we call it cleavage. It's actually the specific term that dictates how a crystal structure grows in each gem, and each gem has a little slightly different type of cleavage to it. And in the ruby crystal structure, it only dictates that usually all you're going to accomplish is an oval. It's what we always see, it seems like. That is where I want to point out that this is not an oval, it's a round. So to start off with, it's giving you a really unusual cut. It's a 40-point stone, it's out of Burma. It's 33 points in diamonds around it and with the diamonds that are on the sides. Bezel set. Now this is going to give you a full 18 inches maximum length. There's your premium lobster claw, and you get 16, 17, and 18 inches all built in. It is a fabulous necklace for July birthdays, for anybody who loves the color of love, the color of life, the color of confidence, the color of power. There's so many reasons to wear a ruby. And you can see what it looks like. Now 16 sits right about where my microphone is. 17 sits right about here. 18-inch sits right about here on an average neckline. Let's go up close. Mandarin garnet's here if you wanted it, $6.99. Let's take a look at this ruby though. And there it is, the clarity that I was telling you that's going to match those earrings, which by the way, check in with your operator to see if those ruby earrings are still available. There's the ruby round. There's the extra diamond on one side. Here's the extra diamond on the other side, all just part of the link of this diamond cut Rolo chain. Here's your close-up of your lobster claw closure. There's your three. You see the O-rings just are a little bit bigger, so it makes it really easy to find wherever your length that day you want it to be. And you know what? Who said we were only going to show you exotics at a little higher price? We're going to show you exotics at a crazy low price. It's not going to be even $999, and now we're talking about a necklace. A necklace featuring a ruby round from Burma with the glow. That blue-red color that is signature to the Burma stones. All rubies have a secondary hue, and it's different depending on where it comes from. Where it comes from, what kind of earth it hails from, meaning literally the earth in which it grows. Whatever the extra elements are, and hold on, I'm not going to, do you have it already? You know what, guys? We have two available. It looks like we have one gone already, and I'm not leaving it at $9.99. So sometimes, depending on how much iron or how little iron there is in the ground, it can dictate the secondary hue. A lot of rubies are very purpley. Some are very brown. Some are very orangey. Some are very pinky. This is the blue-red that comes out of Burma. And you know what? It's not even $888. This is holiday time approaching here rapidly. It's already the 5th of October. And you know what? We are just looking at, you probably, I don't know if anyone feels the same, but September felt like a blink, like a second, and it was done. And yet, we know how this time of year goes. It would not be too early to put something aside to get the wow as a gift idea for someone who loves jewelry. This would be it. And it's not $888 or $799. Ladies and gentlemen, let's really blow it out here for $777. You know what? Skip it. Let's not do $777. Let's go better. Let's go lower. It's time to help you out with ruby of the highest quality, of the best variety, full adjustability. This is why it makes such an awesome gifting opportunity, is that it's a full-on necklace. You are providing them not just with the ruby of a lifetime, but the chain and the diamonds to go with it. And it's not even $777. I would love to help you own something special today. And even if you thought, I'm just going to be a window shopper today, I'm going to check it out, I'm going to see what they've got, I just want to take a look. This is where you've got to pick up the phone and start dialing, because it's not $700, it's $699. Now we've seen that price on earrings in tanzanites, earrings in rubies. Now we're seeing it with a full necklace. That's a lot of gold. Chains right now are $600 and $700 by themselves when they don't include diamonds. And you have got a diamond, Burma ruby, and solid gold adjustable chain that's up to 18 inches. That's crazy. Don't choose a length. You get all three of the classic lengths built in, ready to go. Even premium clasps like this lobster claw. So I was downtown yesterday, right? So it was kind of a jewelry day. You know, it's Friday, so it's only, you know, it's a day I don't need to be here. So I'm doing all the other things I got to do. And let me tell you something. That little finding, that lobster claw clasp, that clasp is premium. It's a lot better than a spring ring clasp. And do you know that there's a great place that if you ever need little findings, or if you're a jewelry maker, a manufacturer, or if you're a designer, you can go buy the basics like findings like this at a great place, a great wholesaler downtown. They've been in business like 55 years. They got the best. And I'll tell you, that finding alone, if you're buying in great volumes, it's like $350 for that finding. For that right there, for the lobster claw closure. And that's all you'd get. And then it's up to you to make the rest. Make the chain, make the necklace, provide the diamonds and the stone. That's $6.99 for the whole darn necklace here. It just goes to show you we are better than making it yourself. I mean, a lot better. A lot better. This is the kind of necklace that costs far more to make it than what we're offering it for at $699. And look again at the up close quality of that ruby. I'm not asking you to just take a ruby and give you some so-so quality. I'm giving you a Burma Deluxe round that has the clarity. It has that incredible transparency. We're talking about the rarity that has in the earrings earlier, and the earrings were $6.99. So I'm kind of following suit here with the necklace price tag to make it affordable. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to show you. We've got a great Savorite garnet. Last call on that ruby necklace. I think that last one, well, hopefully it's verifying. Look at this. Rockstar Savorite now. We're talking about 112-4843 here with a triple split band. So sometimes we see a triple split shank that's a little more narrow. This is a full-on band ring, but with the negative space cut out between. It's going to have a platinum setting. It's going to be our 60-point oval in the Savorite garnet, bright, clean green, which is exactly what we want. Then you have the fabulous diamonds halo first, pave on the sides. That would be the outer edges there, and that's going to be 43 points in diamond weight, and we'll make this affordable as well. Blowout time is here. We are ready to rock your world, hopefully with a request or two before we go. We have only 35 minutes left in the show, so that's not a lot of time. We'll probably do some auctions. If we don't get any requests, well, I'll figure out some other pieces to discount. Plus, we're going to recap some pieces from earlier that you may have missed if you were watching football. But here we go. It's not going to be a 60-pointer that's going to be $39.99. That just doesn't seem right to me. So let's make it a little bit more affordable, and let's help you out. And there's only one, so it's first caller, and I'm not going to do $19.99. We're going lower than that. It's not even $1,500. We're going lower than that. $14.99. You do not pay. Please don't, because I got the way for you to go here. And we've got one. And here's what it looks like on the hand. And yeah, it's going a lot lower than $14.99. I'll tell you that right now. Take a look at that ring on the hand. And to think that's platinum, it really is like 3 rings in one, like 3 bands you put all together as one here. We're going to make it super affordable. How about $1,299 instead? And that's exactly, that is the idyllic of the Savorite. You don't want it too dark and you don't want it too light. That's the exact bright, almost neon color. I mean, if anything else, it almost looks like a Paraíba, a bright lime green Paraíba, because it's so bright and electric with its color. And it's just, again, most Savorites just fall because they're too dark or too saturated. That's not the case here with this one. $12.99. Back to the wheel we'll go for a little close-up look here, and we'll see who's got the Savorite garnet, another rarity in the garnet world. We started the show with a great Kunzite. I'm going to show that to you again as well. Wrapping up our time here together in just about 30 minutes. Still have the big aqua. That's a gorgeous stone, cushion cut square. Bring that out for you. Have a Padparasha, very nice Padparasha, 2-carat tin, no less. If anybody's interested in a Padparasha sapphire, here's our Kunzite. I have to recap this for you, and that Savorite, it needs to go. These values here today, guys, are a little bit unbelievable. I mean, it's one of those where I know we expect great values, but this is a different level we're seeing today. So shop what you'd love. Also, it's a great time to get requests in, because I know a lot of people love to wait to the last 2 minutes of the show and then we get bombarded. We don't always have time to show everybody's requests. So if you have one, listen, I'm getting ready to show you a few recaps anyway. So I'd love to bring out the piece that you're still maybe thinking about. Don't forget about the 301 yellow diamond oval, by the way, down to less than $18,000 for a 3-carat natural yellow diamond. Here's our Savorite at $12.99. Take a look at it. Let me also show you this. Yeah. Big cushion aqua is coming up, and then I also want to recap the Kunzite next. So the Kunzite won't take long, and then we'll show the big cushion cut aqua as well. Here we go. Here's the Kunzite, by the way. This is just a flash. This is started the show a long time ago. You might have missed it. 112-5322, and that one is a it's a modified Asher or a modified Princess. Princess cuts usually have a exact corner. This has got the notched corner, but it's not an Asher. It's got a lot of brilliance. Yes. Podparasha, you got it. Wanda will show you that one too. So aqua, then Podparasha, but after the 310 goes out at $9.99. That's a 64-point diamond weight. It's a lot of ring for $999. So Wanda, recap that one. Then the cushion cut aqua's next. The Podparasha's after that. And we're going to show you a lot of great museum pieces here in a row. Don't worry, we'll bring those prices down for you as well so that you don't have to pay what you should. And that's the great news there. You're going to pay a very teeny tiny little baby price tag. But that one's $9.99, so that one should go. And then let's get to our aqua. I've been flashing this a couple of times. The emerald cut we had earlier sold very quickly. Let's get you an even bigger stone, like an 8-carat 58. Wowza. And some very important diamonds to go with it. 112-6116 is your item number here. And look at that color. That is, again, Sierra Santa Maria. Call me on the kunzite. Just because we move on doesn't mean it's gone. That should go. I'm thinking about that kunzite myself. And I already even have one, but I don't wear mine every day because mine's 23 carats, so it's a little big for every day. But here we go. Now we're talking 858, cushion cut square Sierra Santa Maria. And it's 59 points in diamonds, but there are only 3 on each side. So they're all really big individual stones here, all wrapped in their own bezel, given that great border. Look at that. So I know you can see that there's bigger, medium, and small here. It's like this Goldilocks triple stones there, but it's all just to accentuate this very impressive 858 Sierra Santa Maria. There's something about the square cushion. I think it's elegance in a stone. I think it's as elegant as a emerald cut is. I love that it's got as much flash as a round does. You see here what it delivers as far as impactful color and bright, beautiful tone. I want to show it to you on the hand here from a distance because it's not going to fade away. There's just that brightness of that blue, which is just purely stunning, isn't it? Look at that. It's flashing like it's a blue diamond. It's got some really important diamonds on the side as well, and it's not going to be $99.99. We have a new price tag. It's a new piece. It just shows I'm not waiting around for pieces to sit here for a week or two before they get discounted. I'm discounting them straight away. That's really the difference right now. This Saturday is all about sale event pricing. I've been doing it for 2.5 hours exactly. We're going to give you another great opportunity and bring it down below. Even just 50% off is still $49.99. We're going to make it better than that for really the prize of our Sierra Santa Maria collection. And again, the emerald cut option from earlier is gone. So this is the way to get a very nice size in an aqua, and it's $3,999 today. That is one special way to go. Wanda, we've got your Podparasha coming up. It's not inexpensive. It's at $210, and it's an actual Podparasha, meaning not the Podparashas that you see everywhere else where they call it a pod, but it's really just a pink sapphire. I don't do that. So we've got an actual pink golden mix, a pinky orange mixed together in the sapphire. That's going to be coming up for you as well. Some of our best conch pearl pieces are here. Our 2 big opals we showed you earlier here. The kunzite, somebody explain why that kunzite ring is still here for $9.99. Still have that one available, and let's show you the Podparasha sapphire. It is a masterpiece of Mother Nature, because Mother Nature doesn't do this very often where it's not a pink color. If it was, it would look like a pink sapphire. There is such a thing as a pink sapphire. A Podparasha has to be a pink and an orange combination, in which this is exactly that. And it's a smaller ring size. It's a 4 right now. So I'm going to tell you, it's not a pinky ring, I don't think, but that's where I'll be trying it on. I'm offering to give it to you in your size. So please don't hesitate based on the size it's in now. You're not on your own on that. We're going to help you there, even though it's a platinum setting, even though it's 4314, even though it's this true. I have been, to be really, just give you a little behind the scenes here. 4314 has been in my show lineup here for months, and I have refrained from showing it to you. And I have a true love and appreciation for when these stones actually come around and they're true Podparashas, where it's not just a pink, but it's got that pink and orange 50-50 blended together by Mother Nature. It's not some kind of recipe or concoction that's put together in a lab. It's a Mother Nature made stone, but this is our 210. So naturally with that size, it came with a heftier price tag. I show you what's a great value. I know that I only get 3 hours with you every day, so I like to show you, obviously we have jewelry that we could go on for years showing you fabulous jewelry. The thing is this, I wait until it's a value that I feel has a really good shot of actually being something that you're going to appreciate and I'm going to appreciate, because I'm a real stickler for quality and value. It's what naturally happens after you do this for some time, and if it's not a value, I think the airtime's too precious to be really harping on it. So this is a 210. It's a natural pad parasha that is 73 points in both baguettes and rounds around it. Of course, in a platinum setting where you're going to go ahead and choose your ring size, please do. Do not be intimidated by the fact that it's a teenier size than most of us wear. It's a 4 right now. We'll size it for you. But that's why I'm going to try it on as a pinky ring. It's great on the middle, the index, or the ring finger. But this is a big, substantial stone, and pad parashas don't come easily in Mother Nature, and that's why it's been $13,000. I'm going to scratch that today. We're going to give you a value and a discount. It's not going to be, I wouldn't say, the most affordable piece of the day, because it's still a 210 pad parasha. But it is also a lot better than $12,999. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show it on the hand right now, and I'll pop it on my pinky for the moment, but then I want to show you what it would look like if it's, on the ring finger, because I think that's where you're likely to wear it. It's also going to stay in the platinum, so you have to love it in that white metal like platinum is. And then stay here, Tone, because I'm just going to show them what it would look like. I'll kind of float it over the ring finger here. If that's where you're thinking about wearing it, that's what it would look like. But it is going to be a lot more affordable than $12,000. There was a discount today where it's our last time showing it. It either sells or we melt it. Really simple. I'd rather sell it. And I know what it's going to take. It's going to take a lot better than $99.99 to do that, because that's still just a little bit out of our comfort zone. It's a respectable value for a 210 pad parasha, but it's not even going to be. And this is what is so ridiculously good about this. It's not 8 or 7 or 6 or 5. We're asking $49.99. And the first caller will take it. With all those rounds, notice the rounds are immediately next to the pad parasha. The baguettes go out on the top and the bottom and east and west sides, and they're going to flare out in those dramatic tapered baguettes. $49.99 on our pad parasha that is over 2 carats in size. Fabulous, isn't it? Then we have a private collection Burma ruby ring. That's here. It just seems like that would match. We have the earrings. We have the necklace already. We can bring out a ring for you and get you the whole 3-piece set today. Might as well. 2 conch pearls still available, by the way, in necklaces. 2, actually 1 Paraíba still left. The great big 12-carat round tanzanite is still here. 2 of our opals in platinum are here. And the Savarite. Oh, and the color change skein. I got to show you that. We had the 9-carat 26 color change skein earlier. Let's bring it out one last time to show you what that is all about. And let me know who's got the pad parasha, verifying 2 different colors on that one. What an outstanding stone that is. And then there's our color change skein that looks like this in a 9-carat 26 size. Item number here was 112-6014. And this is the 926 Asher cut. That is the largest color changing skein in our inventory. And it's a loaded with diamond designer mounting, 113 in diamonds and in platinum, and it was $12,999. That sounds familiar. So was the pad parasha. Well, guess what? This is also brought down to $49.99 today. So you have got a chance right now. We either have a pad parasha in a tremendous size. Now we have the fabulous skein in a huge size, in a pendant, which is how most of us want to wear skeins if we are concerned with its softer hardness that it has. So that's a great way to wear it as a necklace on a chain, which of course you're getting with it. And that is $49.99 for that skein. And just again, dazzling stone with a lot of dispersion, more so than that of diamonds, and in a big size. Gotta love that. So we've got that one for you as well. And then don't forget about the kunzite for $9.99. What if we were to just auction off something very special here? Gold, diamonds, gems, what can we find for you? What would you like to see before we go today? That's happening in 23 minutes. So you have 23 minutes to tell us what you'd like to see, what would you like to shop for, what can we show you, what can we bring out. This is the moment. Here's our big platinum and rubellite combination. Look how pretty this is. This is a band ring that then houses this one special rubellite stone. It's item number 1125871. It's got a huge bonus here because guess what? The ring is actually described as a pink tourmaline when it's a rubellite. So that is going to help on the cost, and it just allows me to discount it all that much more because a pink tourmaline is a lot more affordable than a rubellite, and that's a rubellite. So if it's already labeled as a pink tourmaline, I can really get away with some serious discounting on this one. And it's a heavy platinum twisted highway style band. 2 carats 05 is the carat weight on this brand new rubellite pear shape. 23 points is the diamond weight. And guys, we got a lot of museum pieces still here that are marked down. So that speen, I don't know who's getting it, but somebody's getting that speen. Very important color changing speen pendant. That's the way to get it. And then also this one. Great look on the hand I'm about to show you. We've got it listed at $42.99 today. Check it out. We'll do a lot better. Less discount. We've only got a few minutes. We got to move some jewelry in our last couple of minutes here. We can't be leaving stuff here. We can't be leaving it. We got a big Sunday plan for you. We can't be leaving Saturday's jewelry here. Take a look. And the way this felt, just gliding onto the hand, it felt like it had little like rollers inside. It just glides. It slides and it glides, and it's a little small for me, and still it just glides onto the hand like nothing. Just like there's that slick, seamless, beautiful platinum on the inside, just as it's platinum all the way through. And it's not even going to be $19.99. One caller will take it. This really, again, it's rubellite, but at a pink tourmaline price tag. And it's not $19.99. No, it is not. Take it a lot lower for you. Questions, requests, get them in. We're here to help. Let us know what you'd like to see before we go. We are just literally 21 minutes away from the conclusion of this Saturday. Here's what I'll do. $14.99. You get an instant $500 extra coupon right now. Just to move it, just to get you rubellite tourmaline in that pear shape set. I love the east-west setting too. And when you start to see reds in deep, deep dark fuchsia purples with it, stunning. And it's clean. Most rubellites are not. That's a huge extra advantage to be able to get a tourmaline, any tourmaline at all. I don't care what it is described at. If it has copper content, if it's a rubellite, indicolite, or just regular tourmalines, it is going to be a very included stone by nature. So when you find one that isn't, it means it kind of did something unique. It's got a very special quality about it. And to think you have the platinum of 3 rings in one, it's under $1,500 to get it. It's a beautiful look, and we're about to show you a great sapphire. We're going to show you a gold quartz, just some stones we haven't seen throughout the show yet today. If you don't have a request, great. We'll show you, continue to show you brand new that you haven't seen. The Padparash is still here. The color change speen is still here. Still got some opals for you that we showed you earlier. Let's get to our gold quartz that's very affordable. Coming up, 112-4525 is next. We're going to get to a high-end designer 18 karat gold band, and here it is. 18 karat yellow. Oh my goodness. This is my favorite design. When they do the diamonds on the side profile, I just think it's magic. And this is a gold quartz that has more of a almost like golden tone to the base color. Gold that is 24K running through it. And it's going to be 18 karat solid yellow gold. It's got a carat 90 round. That's always rare to see in the gold quartz, is the round cut that, yes, is still wasteful in an opaque stone, just as it is in a faceted stone. And it's going to be 24 points in diamonds. They go around the edge. Basically, think of it as your profile halo, right? That's what it is. It's still a halo, but it meets where the basket meets the stone and then goes around the edge. So you see it all from the profile. And if you want to add a ring to stack, or a wonder ring, or a band ring next to it, you can. It's beautiful that way because you've got enough elevation to look. You can add a band next to it. Yes. Thank you. Kunzite ring is sold. Congratulations on that one. We do have a pendant, by the way, that looks great with it, with the little panther on top. So we can recap that as well. But this one's going to go out to one caller, stays in the 18 karat yellow gold. It's under $1,000, and I'm going to do it for $9.99. You know what? Make it even better. And you can stack alongside of it. You know what's great about this is it still almost looks like a bezel, because the mirror finish gold at the top of that sideways halo is what still reflects and has that mirror polish effect. But then you look at the diamonds from the side, and it's not even $899 today. We're in last call on the show. We got to blow out some jewelry to make sure everything does go, and we're going to make this one $888 to the very first caller. It's just got to stay in the yellow gold as is. Other than that, we can size it for you, make it whatever size you need. Great value there, and first caller situation, $888. Then we're going to show you a sapphire you have not seen yet today that's going to have a gorgeous color. Gorgeous color with some really important yellow diamonds and white diamonds with it. So the combination ring is next. with a classic blue sapphire. And then anything else you'll want to see before we go, let me know. We'll help you out with those pieces as well. This is also a good time to remind you that we had $6.99 deals today. We had tanzanite stud earrings with halos and diamonds for $6.99. I had ruby earrings with halos and diamonds for $6.99. I had a ruby necklace, whole necklace, all the way around, adjustable length, diamond halo, the whole thing, $6.99. So 3 great items today that are all, I believe, still available. Check with your operators. But $6.99 for earrings or necklaces, what a great day to be shopping even, yes, affordable items where we never waver from our quality. Take a look at this, though. This is going to be our gold quartz. One last call on that one, 888. Let's get to our blue sapphire that's new. It's 112-5321. Take a look at this. Blue sapphire. Oh my goodness, it's a cornflower and it's huge. Oh my gosh, they didn't label it as cornflower. This is true, honest to goodness, and massive. 2 carats almost in a blue sapphire that is bright as can be. Forget all the other inky, navy, too dark sapphires that you see out there every day. Let's talk 195 with a halo of yellow and then a halo of white diamonds. It's 9 points in yellow diamonds. It's 60 points in white diamonds. It is a one only. Almost everything I have is, and we're about to do some recaps for you as well. Please call me with your questions, your requests, whatever it is we can show you, share with you, because we are out of here in literally 16 minutes, and I need to move some jewelry, and here is the sapphire of a lifetime. I've had all these $49.99 pieces today. It ain't working. That's not the price that's making us happy today. Unfortunately, boom, there's the ring, there's the price tag. Let me just change it. Let me adjust it. Let me make it a lot more interesting for you, and we'll send it out. And we'll get you the value. It is simple as that, the value. It is not going to be $49.99. We have one. Let me show you on the hand first, because this is really remarkable how this looks from a distance away. How this looks on the hand is everything, because so many times, even if up close in the spotlight, you might have a really bright, gorgeous cornflower blue. This one, from a distance away, no matter what angle I move it, look at that color. When do you see light, waterfalls of light dancing through your sapphire? When it's a blue and it's a brighter, almost like that secondary purple color coming through with your blues, that's what we live for in sapphire. It's not $49, $39, $29. I know what it's going to take. It's going to take another discount. We're going to make it $19.99 first caller on the sapphire with yellow and white diamonds. So talk about an upgrade. Double halos are wonderful, but the fact that you've got it upgraded to yellow and white diamonds together, and you're giving it natural yellows, and it's all about really the color of that stone. Put all the diamonds aside for a moment and just look at the fact that we've got almost a 2 carat in that sapphire. I know we don't see a lot of the big blues. They get very pricey when they get up to the, anything that's a carat goes way up in price. When they go anything beyond, even just a carat 05, carat 10s, it's amazing what we see, how the prices elevate so quickly. You got a great one here. And we still have a tanzanite. We got a fancy cut tanzanite. I've got a couple of tanzanite rings that are still hanging out here for you. Some gold quartz, if you like the bigger side of gold quartz. We have a 23 carater here. That's interesting. A 23 karat gold quartz. You don't see that every day. So we got some options for you. And another padparasha. If you're looking for a little bit smaller price tag, I've got a 173 here in platinum. It's a little more pinky than the last, but it is pretty. That's a padparasha as well. I would say it's got a little more pink and less orange, but again, we've got that padparasha. If you'd like to see it, goes a little lower than $5,000. We've got some tourmalines out of the Congo, rubies, stunning. You let me know what you like. We even have an imperial topaz, a tanzanite, a Brazilian Paraíba pendant, tanzanite drop earrings. You tell me what you want to see. Let's go to this one. We've got a diaspora coming up. One of the hot stones of the moment is diaspora. Let's show you this one. And then let me know if you want any of our $6.99 goodies that we have, like the $6.99. Again, we have the ruby necklace, ruby earrings, and also tanzanite earrings. Look at this diaspora, though, as shining, bright, and gleaming as a diaspora gets. And don't forget about the blue sapphire. It's still here. And then we have one Paraíba left, by the way, from a trio that was super affordable. Conch pearls, rings, and pendants are all here. And let me know what you'd like to see one more time before we go. Lots of great jewelry still hanging out here from our Saturday. Sunday, we're back to do it again, but we will not have this jewelry. It's a brand new lineup tomorrow. Here comes 112-5549, which is our color-changing diaspora out of one place in the world, which is Turkey. So it's got a lot of different names, but it's all the same thing. as long as you know it's not a lab-grown synthetic stone. It can be called zarite and turquoisite and all those different things, zoltanite we've seen for years. This is what we call it is the gemologically correct name. It's as simple as that. It's diaspore. So if you have any of those other stones that I mentioned the names, it's all the same thing. It's just we tend to price it a lot lower for a better quality because it can be very included, very small, and there can be stones that don't give you 100% color change. This does. It's a 110 in the pear shape with 53 points in diamonds, and it's supposed to be $28.88. I'll go 0 to start, $100 increments. And that way we'll ensure that it gets a home, at least if we get one bidder, right? We have to have at least one bidder. And the beauty of this is when it's a 0 to start auction with no reserve, it just means no reserve. It just means if we get a bid, and let's say it's the only bid, or let's say it doesn't quite get to cost, or let's say we get a lot of bidders. Let's say we get 15 different bidders and we don't get to cost. Well, that's still a non-issue. We still have to sell it. So it is your chance here. End of the day, we've got a lot of pieces still here, no recaps or requests. So here's what I'll do. We're going to go 0 to start. If we don't get the open in 60 seconds, we can move on. I'll keep it. I can't just, or maybe we'll do a little, giveaway at the end of the day. I don't know. I'll buy it and then, we'll give it away. I don't know. But we would rather just send it out for at least $100. We're looking for that open. We have a minute. I want to give you a look at it on the hand too. And then we'll get to some turquoise earrings that we have as well. We've got turquoise earrings, but this is a pear shape. So 2 ways to wear it, either pointing up or down. So let's start there and then we'll change it up. Now we can change the gold color, white, yellow, rose. You have $100 we have. We're looking for 2. Or power bids are welcome. If you want to just go $2,000, you can, because that would still be a great savings for you. $200 we have. Thank you. Here's the other way it looks. If you want to point the pear shape up towards the hand and not the fingertip, it looks like that. We have 11 minutes in the show. We have $300, 2 bidders. Only 2 bidders so far. That sounds like the makings of a great auction. When you only have 2 people even competing. Usually on a 0 to start auction, back in the day when we had a lot of viewers, like when we had cable viewers and satellite viewers, now we only have satellite viewers for the most part. Back in the day when we had our full complement of millions of viewers, we would get, 60 and 70 bidders and, everyone competing. We have $400. We only have 2 bidders so far. So I think it tells you something about on a Saturday afternoon, we have $500 that we only have 2 bidders, still the same 2 bidders going back and forth. I think that tells you something. And what that means is the reason it matters to you is that it's probably not going to get nearly what it cost us to make if we only have 2 people in the first place that are even interested in it. That's pretty rare. Usually when you're a broadcast that's nationwide like ours, we sometimes get 20, 30, 40 bidders. I have 2, literally 2. Now, if you're waiting for it to get up to some respectable, decent price, I can't even make the guarantee it'll get there because we know it's a $3,000 ring. We know we're at $500 is the bid. Allison's at 5. We're looking for 6 or more. Come on in, everybody. It's white, yellow, rose gold. You're still going to get all the things we give. Free shipping, free sizing, free gold color change. You're still going to get the money back guarantee even if you steal it from us, right? And stealing, in my mind, would be anything that's under our cost to make it. And we only have 10 minutes left in the show. So it's also a good time to put your bid in, $600 now. But also think about if there is anything else you want to see one more time, we're happy to do that for you. So we can get everything that we've shown you. There's too much jewelry still here from a big Saturday. So let's see, 700 do you have? We have 6 now. We're looking for 7. Yes, we already have 6. We're looking for 7. Looking for 700. We still have a couple of people coming in here. They may want to bid. We have $800 now. $800, we are looking for more. There's a lot of bigger diamond weight. Each individual stone is a larger diamond weight here. $800 only, yikes. And we're dropping bids, bidders rather. Oh no. All right, everybody, it's our last call. We're at $800, we have a final bidder left, and it's not too late. Even if you're just now coming into the auction, it's not too late till it's 0 to start. Remember, the 0 to start auctions where this began, we have a it's interesting, we're saving you over $2,000 right now. It's a 2888 ring. It's a very rare one source stone. It changes color, which is that phenomenal aspect we love. And I'm about to give it 2 minutes because we are down to 1 bidder. And so anybody else who would like to jump in, this is go time because it's not over yet. We may only be down to 1 bidder, but we still have to give it 2 minutes to wrap it up. We won't sell it until the 2 minutes expires. That way we'll know that anybody who wants to get in had a chance. So last call now. Take a look at it one more time. $800, final call. Looking for 900 or more. Last chance on the show. What else can we share with you? Before we go, it's time. Let us know what you're thinking about. From earlier, not everything's here, but quite a few things might still be hanging out here. And this goes from that beautiful golden champagne. It kind of feels like it's green and golden and champagne together. It's a very beautiful, bright, neutral type of color that goes with everything. But if you were to change into an incandescent light environment, it goes pinky lavender. And it's a really, really attractive look. So last call on the show. Thanks again for being with us today. We have 8 minutes, but that's still plenty of time. After the auction ends, it still means we're going to have like, 6.5 minutes. So we've got plenty of time to do recaps or bring out anything else that you'd like to see. But this is last call on the diaspora. Who's your bidder, Allison? It looks like they've got it. We've got a minute to still determine that, but
it is Rachel.
From where?
Florida.
Oh my goodness, Rachel, Florida. Sounds like it could very well be your ring. You have no competitors right now. No competition. Nobody else is saying a word about this one. And what a value, over $2,000 saved on one great ring. Look what's coming up. Don't go anywhere. We have this gorgeous style. These look Egyptian to me. They look like Cleopatra, eat your heart out. Those are gorgeous turquoise earrings. They are fabulous. We're going to see those next. And we have 38 seconds left to go. I don't think we got anybody else verifying, so this one may be gone. Fabulous diaspora. Is she keeping it in the yellow, or is she going to go white or rose, or what are we thinking? Yeah, you get to decide. Still, let us pour money into it. Let us lose money and then pour more money into it. That's good. Sounds good. Well, she likes it the way it is. It's once, twice, 3 times. Trying to wait the 15 seconds. I know we have the big turquoise earrings on the way with that texture coming up. Loving those. The Sphene is still here. That Sphene necklace has got to go. $49.99 for a 9-carat plus Sphene. That one is sold. Congratulations. Let's get to our turquoise here in the earring, which is a square with that notch corner detail. A platform of yellow gold. I would keep them like this. You can change them if you want, but yellow and turquoise, oh my, so stunning. Because of the texture they have, they've got this way that they almost act as a chatoyancy, the way the light kind of rotates off the surface there. They're 1 carat of round turquoise total, so 50 points in each earring. A platform of gold, a lot of gold, a centered post of butterfly backing. They look gorgeous on. Wait till you see these. This is a simple but striking earring. There are studs, and then there are striking studs. This is the latter. It's a 1 carat total weight, 1125770. Come on in, guys. We've got a pair here, and I'm going to blow them out. They're $9.99 earrings. It's quite simple here. We're at the end of the show, and I got to move some jewelry. There's the price. There's the earring. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm going to take them lower, and we got to send them out. And then we'll hopefully get some recap requests here, and we'll do some other great things. But look at that. Watch what it looks like from a distance. It's not a small earring. It's that great button style. You can wear it squared off like this, or wear it in an angle with those points top and bottom, which I think look fabulous. It gives it a little extra length when you do. And let's blow them out. There's your 1/2 inch when you wear it that way. I'm going to pop one on the ear. It is a centered post, so you've got, again, it's very easy to rotate them how you wish, but that's what they look like from a distance away. You can see as they move, they tend to have that light just allows that gold to glow. And we're going to take them down. And of course, I'm such a believer in turquoise. It is that stone that goes with absolutely everything. It does not matter what color, what your wardrobe looks like, what color you're wearing. It always looks great, not just good. It's like a compliment to every other color out there that just makes everything look better. Take a look at them up close. They're not going to be even $499. Now we're talking value. Now we're talking about a discount that I think a lot of people might love, but of course, that's the problem. We don't have enough to go around for everybody that loves them. We have a great value headed your way, and we're going to make them $399 for our last call on the show. We have about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. So if there's anything else, I'm going to recap that Sphene. The Sphene is what's got to go today. And there is a Paraíba ring, too, that I think is worth seeing one more time as well. It's the Paraíba in the oval we had earlier. It was actually, ironically, it was the big size and the big diamond weight we had. So we'll show that one to you. But $399 on the turquoise earrings, we'll give those 60 seconds. And I think those should be gone. I would have a feeling at $399 they would be. When a platform of gold meets a beautiful detail like that. Gold is fabulous, right? We see yellow gold be more popular when it's really pricey. Well, it's never been, in my experience of doing this, it's never been as pricey as it is, $2,700, right? An ounce for gold. When you've got a platform like this, it doesn't need diamonds. That way it's going to be that everyday wearable style. It looks like it could be dressy or casual. It looks like a designer element because of all the great texturing done to the gold around it. But there's something about yellow gold with turquoise. It's that Sleeping Beauty mine variety. So it doesn't have that matrix or that veining, or it's not a green tone. It's definitely that bright robin's egg blue color we look for that is indicative of the best turquoise in the world. This is the mine that is the best turquoise in the world. So we're thrilled to have those. They're still here. Let me go ahead and show you this Paraíba. It's one that we had earlier. You might have missed. It was about 2 hours ago. It is a gorgeous blue and green. It's a little heavier on the green, 60-40, I would say green to blue. Item number is 1125847. This is the oval in the signature halo mounting that is going to be our 83-point light 1 carat center oval with, and it's private collection green blue, and it's 58 points in diamonds. This is a gorgeous color Paraíba. Anybody would be privileged to have a Paraíba of any kind, but there's something very spearminty green blue about this one. It's a very neon bright color. Everyone will take notice of this stone. It's very much different than what we see in other stones, right? There's no other color quite like it. Here's what it looks like on. It was $39.99 to start. We brought it down less than half, meaning less than even half off. And $39.99, half of that's basically $2,000. We're taking it lower. And this is a recap from a couple of hours ago, so if you missed it or still thinking about it, out of the trio I had, this is the last one available. It's a great big size. This is a mounting that always houses a 1 carat, just it happens to be a little lighter in carat weight on this one. And it's not gonna be $19, $18, $17.99. We'll blow it out right now. It's only $16.99 for the Paraíba, and we have less than 2 minutes. Yes? Ruby necklace one more time. Sure can. It was $699. It's a beautiful Burma round. We'll take a look at that one more time before we go. And if you have any questions, we'll be here a couple minutes after we go off the air. So if you have questions about anything you've seen or would like to pick it up, a lot of people do just that. Here's the ruby necklace, a flash on that round ruby that was 40 points in the round ruby. Diamonds around it, diamond set in the chain as well on either side. Full adjustability in a lobster claw closure. Let me show it to you from a distance away. This is a station style ruby necklace with the round stone that is so rare. That was item number 3288, and it was $699. Still a great deal. We had some matching earrings, by the way, in ruby ovals as well that are also still here. So if you'd like to get the ruby earrings at $699, you can, or the necklace is $699, and full adjustable 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. We have about 45 seconds remaining in the show. Want to thank you for joining us. Reminder, we're here tomorrow to do it again at the same time, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. So that is a daytime show for our Sunday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. We will be back with you and have a great 3 hours of jewelry plan and big values continuing through the whole weekend. So hope you'll join me for that. We look forward to seeing you then. And 25 seconds remaining in this show. Thanks again for being with us today. It's been an exciting, exhilarating 3 hours of discount. So I do hope that you call us at that same phone number. If you have any other questions about what is still available, we'll help you with that. But for now, we thank you so much for joining us. And from all of us here at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 and LGM. Have a good one.